Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light was so heralded twilight as the last gleaming gold track who brought me us fire for the rapid we were in this dreamland and the rocket's red glare bomb bursting in air gave to the night that the stars were still there or silver yet wave brave and the home of the free.
What is this?
It's a reminder of yesterday, I think. I'll replace it, Hans.
Do it now.
The night was long, so it's...
First your brother betrays us, and then the young prince is murdered. You will go to Dragonstone and strike down Rhaenyra in her own halls.
How would I enter?
Your twin serves there at the pleasure of the so-called queen. They will mistake you for him if you play the part.
If they see the two of us...
You must not let that
You
happen.
would send me to my death.
Or to triumph.
Run and find Dolores.
Forgive me.
No.
Just one clip tonight because we don't want to keep it a little bit, not on the short side, but we want to keep this to 2 hours. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the season 3, episode 1. Talk about whatever. We got a few surprises, which were openly advertised. The first one being we have with us tonight from Ryan Kinel tonight and the Ryan Kinel Show and Ryan Kinel Family Special and, of course, RK Outpost, Ryan Kinel.
What's up, guys? I appreciate that the intro included the Juneteenth celebration. That's what we were really missing. We didn't see enough black people on Sunday in House of the Dragon, so I'm glad that we had some more representation, DEI in full effect. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude. I personally thought we did see enough black people in House of the Dragon, but hey, that's totally cool, man. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Let Ryan know whether or not you agree with any of his opinions, all of his opinions in the chat tonight, preferably super chats, of course. But yeah, we got him along. If he's not going to be here for long, so, again, light him up. Light him up.
Yeah,
we're going to answer
light him up.
hopefully some later on. We'll see. But yeah, we're here to talk about it tonight. Ryan, man, I don't know how quick you guys want to get into this because we'll make some more announcements.
I have a quick question. Quick question for Ryan. Did it feel like you were back in the Navy when you watched all of those black people? Because I was surprised when I was on a ship how predominantly one demographic it was. I was like, really? This is where you guys are at?
Bro, no lie. So
I know.
The memes are absolutely true. When I was in boot camp, you got to pass your swim test, and it is Like, it is the easiest thing in the world. You jump off like a, I don't know, 5 or 10 meter board into the deep end and you swim like 25 or 50 yards. It's nothing. Every single black person in my boot camp division could not do it. They had to go to like remedial swim training every fucking day. They just got dense bones or something. I don't know. Black people have a rough time. But the thing about being in the military or in the Navy specifically, if you end up in the water, things went really fucking wrong, as we saw last night.
Yeah. Well, so I was in the Marine Corps, and what we called them in boot camp were iron ducks. If if they had to do the remedial, which is so funny. Yeah, it's the stereotypes are true, guys. Sorry.
Did you guys wear full plate armor when you were on the boats in the military? Is that a thing that you guys did? Because based on last night's episode, I understand that's pretty normal. Whereas before, in the mainstream Song of Ice and Fire books, we hear about Victarion Greyjoy, and we hear that he's a fucking idiot for wearing armor. Turns out it's pretty normal, I guess, huh? Is that normal?
I think it would probably just depend on the situation and like what you thought you were facing. I don't have any issues with them wearing it. And like you saw, Lannister get kind of berated for wearing it in a way, but then you also saw Corlys make the decision to put it on when they thought they were going to be getting into combat. So it probably is just where are you at? What do you think is happening? If you think you're going to get in close combat, do you want to have that protection versus the chance that you go in and can't take it off and die? Who fucking knows?
Yeah, that is true. Well, I was going to say let's get this. Let's get this.
Yeah, we can start from
the
the beginning here. Actually, because I was gonna look at the very beginning, because I think on your guys' stream last night, Ryan, you guys didn't see the intro, you skipped it. But did you see the images online that?
I just heard people saying that there was a black fire symbol in the intro.
Yeah, here it is, right there. Right at the end, all the dragons come to here, and
with the perfect amount of feet. The perfect amount. Why? I think it's a troll thing, actually. We were talking about this a little bit. It's like, you can't keep fucking up the logos. It's one of the most common fan complaints. You can't possibly do it by accident. It's impossible at this point. There's no way.
I mean, we even saw it on like the gauntlet or whatever that got traded in Night of the Seven Kingdoms, right? In that flashback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like even that was a fucked up logo, a fucked up sigil. And this is inexplainable because this is like an animated thing that you would think they would, so many eyes were on it. For other shit, I guarantee you that they reuse props sometimes and they have old files that they'll like print out or something for a new, for a new flag. So maybe you can kind of understand how that happens. For this, there's no excuse.
No. Like Gator said, this is one of the biggest complaints in all of A Song of Ice and Fire fandom. Like, you didn't get the legs right. And George has stated multiple times. And let's see if I can get this right here. If I go, hold on, I don't want to get hit by copyright. I'm gonna go.
It's like when people bitch about like Star Wars, like the sequel trilogy. There's so much to bitch about, and then they'll single out something stupid like sound in space. You know what I mean? As if that's like the thing that broke the franchise. This is the equivalent of that, where it's such a common, even the most normie of normie haters or whatever critique people, they will bring up these logos. So it's next to impossible. Well, what Don is pulling that up, what do you think of like the war drum intro, like the music? Did you like that or not? Because I thought it was super lazy. All they did is turn up the drums.
Yeah, I think they were like, hey guys, look, war's really coming. We know we promised you a war in season 2 that never actually came to fruition, but now it's really coming. And I've been pretty adamant about that over the past, 2 years since we've been waiting. I think you can blame the creative team for a lot of their decisions throughout, season 2 and now season 3. The one thing I will say is they really did get fucked by HBO and the writer's strike, because this was supposed to be the next episode of season 2. This was not supposed to be a season 3 premiere. Season 2 is supposed to be 10 episodes. And then HBO says, hey, no, it can only be 8. And it's in the middle of the writer's strike where they couldn't rewrite anything legally.
Yeah.
So that's why season 2 felt like it didn't really have an ending and like it was all leading to something. What was leading to this?
Yeah, to Jace dying, right? That was like the big climactic ending. Yeah.
And I do think in retrospect, people would have felt different about season 2 if it just ended like this. than they would have the way it ended, because everybody felt blue balls. So even though this wasn't the most well executed episode, and we're going to have probably a ton of complaints about it, I think all in all, you have to judge what's on screen, but you could also have some understanding. Like if they had got to do what they had written down, it would have been a little different.
Yeah, it's also crazy because we'll eventually get to this big battle, the Battle of the Gullet, how less interested I felt in this huge spectacle of a combat scene, how much or how less invested I felt in that compared to 97 Kingdoms. Is this simple jousting, these battle, or what is the Trial of Seven? I felt way more invested in this small scale battle than this huge one, and it's all comes down to the writing and whether you care about the characters, which season 2 did not do a good job of setting up people I really, really care about. Even though I know Ryan loves Jace, he just is like, please keep him alive. If you guys can change one thing about it, please keep Jace alive.
Well, I don't want to get it out of the way, Ryan. Just tell us how much you love Jace. Just get it out.
I do like Jace, but like the point is he's supposed to die, and I would have been pissed if they kept him alive. You know who else is supposed to die? Fucking Laenor. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, no, dude. I have a sick fantasy where we get like a 3 to 4 episode arc in the middle of this season, or maybe next season, where it's Carl, queer Carl, and just fucking leaping Laenor, and they're out on the high seas having a Pirates of the Caribbean coded adventure with new mystical shit. That would be great, dude. Just give me I love Pirates of the Caribbean, dude. I love it. I want to see it in House of the Dragon, which is otherwise a very cringe show. And if it's gay, that's all right. I'll take a gay Pirates. What's wrong with that? They're kind of gay anyway. Pirates are kind of gay as it is.
But Pirates.
Right.
So that's like one of the decisions I think that is so frustrating in this show, because I think there's stuff that's done really well throughout this show as a whole. But I also think there's some mind-boggling changes, such as this bitch on screen right now. Getting rid of Nettles and having Rhaena take this role, and then doing things with her that are just completely out of left field, seems so unnecessary. Kind of like letting Laenor live for why? Why can't we just see Laenor die? Is it so that Rhaenyra isn't depicted as evil or something? Why can't we just see Laenor die instead of go off to? He's just gonna go to fucking Pentos and get AIDS and die from all the butt sex he's having. Like, he's going to die anyway. What the fuck is the point?
Yeah.
Well, I have a theory.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a theory because, at the beginning of the Battle of Gullet, we do not see the gay Abandon, right? The ship that sends Aegon and Sears away. I think the gay Abandon was Laenor, right? I think he was the gay Abandon.
That was him? Not even his ship, it was him?
The gay who abandoned his dragon. You think that it was not a ship. It was just a man. Okay.
Got intercepted by another ship, taken aboard.
Yeah, Don's been talking to Sarah Hess. He's got the inside information. It makes way too much sense to be wrong. But it's so true about Rhaena here. How do they not? If they kept Nettles, they would be able to now have an additional POC, right? Like an additional person of color to add to the show. Whereas this is just a repurposing of an existing one. You'd think they'd want that quote to be bumped up. I'm not even making a joke. Like, you'd actually think they would want to have that be a thing versus this, which is such an abrasive character shift. Just bizarre.
And Nettles is like a popular character as well. You don't need to race swap anybody. She's actually dark skinned.
Yep.
And it makes me wonder this is the way I think these writers thought about it. They're like, hey, we've only got so many characters to include. We probably need to cut a couple. What if we do this? And then the different conversations that are going to have to occur, because this is now Daemon's child who has killed Rhaenyra's child, effectively, who's fucked up massively. And I think this is the thing that is going to truly tear Daemon and Rhaenyra apart at some point.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't know. Are they gonna fuck too? Like, is Daemon gonna fuck his daughter?
Whoa.
Yes, please.
Daemon and Nettles, they never had sex. They slept in the same bed. They had the clothes on. It's just like Michael Jackson with all those kids. They just shared a bed. Nothing happened. All right. We have. Show me the tapes. If it's real, show me the tapes.
It's true. It's not 100% confirmed, but it feels like they were fucking. And I think Nettles' story is better if she fucks a prince, just in general.
That's fair. And plus, maybe that's why they didn't put Nettles on screen, because she's just the only people they could find to play her that were underage or just like smoking hot. Like, it would confuse the audience. It would make us all okay with it, Maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. It's just a theory, man. That's just a theory.
You said you like the design of Sheep Stealer here. See if I can get a good shot of him. Yeah,
Look
is
at that
little
fucking
underbite.
jaw, that underbite. Just looks kind of
yeah.
feral, a little bit retarded, just like Reyna. I mean, I think it's perfect.
You know what reminds me of Gator?
What's that?
Ding, 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 ding. Where do you have it in here? Where is that at?
Oh, okay. I thought we couldn't play that anymore.
I know, yeah.
Oh, Sheep Stealers here to save it. I thought we couldn't play that music. I thought it was copyright.
I did it for like a second. You did it for like a whole minute when you were doing.
Oh, okay. Well, I had to say a prayer for the butcher's boy. Anyway, keep going.
But yeah, dude, he reminds me of just as Hick, just like, you come around here, girl, huh? You want to hop on my back? Go ahead, you can try. And but yeah, I like the design.
You want some of this meat, girl? Here, take some of my meat. I think he looks. I mean, one of the things I do actually love about this show is the depiction of the dragons and how they all have slightly different personalities and calls and looks and designs. It's so much more interesting, I think, than what we saw in Game of Thrones. With 3 dragons that looked effectively the same, just different colors. So that's one thing I do enjoy, and it also sucks watching dragons die on the screen. Like it does. It's brutal.
Don't
they're like dogs.
Her story would be more impactful if she would have started this something like what Nettles did, which was feeding Sheep Stealer sheep and kind of coerced or groomed him into her submission over time. If we saw that a whole season,
no, you're way off. You're way off. It's way better just to abruptly. It's way better to just abruptly do it with no explanation, completely unrealistically. That's the much more proper way to do it.
I want dragon grooming. Okay, we're gonna get to that too, dude.
Bro,
Juneteenth is on fire. Today.
Listen, honestly, Eamon's kind of based for that accusation.
Look at that face, dude. Look at that jaw. It looks crazy.
He's like Sling
awesome,
dude.
He looks like that. He looks like the first fish that they encounter in Phantom Menace underwater. You know, like the one with the underbite. Yeah. I think I'm remembering that correctly.
Yeah, there's always a bigger fish,
dude.
But it is insane that this was the first scene because. One of the worst parts about the season 8 finale was following fucking Reyna through the fields of the Vale, chasing the fucking dragon. It was like everyone complained about it. Everyone thought it was stupid. And we joked at the time, God, how dumb is it going to be if the fucking opener is just more of the same? And it was all for the worst payoff imaginable, which is Reyna destroys the Battle of the Gullet.
And kills your favorite character.
But that is better than in the alternate scenario where she gets on Sheep Stealer and she's effectively going after the pirates, right? The triarchy. That would be worse. So her actually killing some of her own people is probably a better, than that situation. But still, it is dumb overall. I don't like it, and I don't understand why. Which we'll get to there. Why weren't the dragon seeds there? I know they're at Harrenhal waiting for Aemon to show up, but at the Battle of the Gullet, they all were there. Hugh was there, Ulf was there, Adam was there, Nettles was there, Jace
they were
was
busy.
There. They had 5 dragons
busy.
there. I know they were busy just sitting on their hands.
Yeah, they were like cryptid viewing. Remember when
they're like doing on History Channel creature watch. I think I saw him over there. Let's go see that green man.
Yeah, like people were hunting Bigfoot, like those people. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, just to see Hugh pull out the little Swiss Army knife against it. It's like, what's that little thing going to do? A little pecker. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, Ryan, I cut you off.
Dude, that I will say, the fact that we saw Green Man again is crazy. And it we have to we have to see when Adam goes to the Isle of Faces now. Like there's no denying that has to happen. And that's one of the most frustrating things about this show is there are things like that I fucking love that they're putting in here because it's stuff that got shied away from D&D. Some of the more heavy magical shit exploring that in the Game of Thrones show. And Ryan kind of wants to do that and likes to do that. I love some of the trippy shit we saw with Daemon last year or last season. But then on the other hand, you just have the dumbest decisions known to man in the same show.
Yeah. And like what it's leading Daemon to do, because I wasn't a fan of just that plot because Daemon, when he goes to Harrenhal, he's like unaffected by Alice Rivers whatsoever. Like he doesn't do anything. He just does his job. And then eventually, he does his like secondary plan, but there's no like big haunting. And people have said that there was, am I wrong here? Can someone correct me? Is there any sort of magical influence Alice Rivers in the books has over Daemon? I don't think so. I think Daemon's just
Aemon,
mind his own business.
Shit.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah,
Sorry.
well,
we're gonna try to do no spoilers in this video, but yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Well,
like no serious spoil. A little
no
bit. Like,
spoilers for future episodes, right? But we can spoil this one. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. We can spoil this one, and we can talk about what the book versions of the same events. And if we slip up, who gives a shit?
Yeah, I love our little maester waking up. Oh fuck! What the fuck?
Oh man. This is like the South, man. This is like the South in the early 1900s, man.
He's about to get lynched. Like,
I know.
That's Aemon's coming in to lynch him. And so Orwell being black is whatever. Because I don't know if he has too many descriptions in the source material. Obviously, the Valerians do. And this is one of the things that annoyed me when I heard about that race swap, because it really pisses me off when people do race swaps in general, but especially when all the race swap characters are protagonists, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to do a race swap, at least let me have a fucking evil piece of shit, which is why it's so shocking to hear that Bennis the Brown.
Yeah.
Bennis the Brown shield
I know.
is fucking black as shit, which is going to be so funny to see if they actually do it justice and make him a piece of shit. I have my doubts. But yeah, like all the race swap characters just happen to be positively viewed characters.
Yeah, it's an annoying trend, because if it was just all fair and equal, like you said, there should be a little nasty minority in the mix, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Orwell is like a good green, I guess, right? That's the way you're supposed to understand him. He's for Aegon, but he's not a conniving, like who is the Jasper Weil, right? The Iron Rod.
Yeah,
he's you kind of get a more evil vibe off of him than anybody, but yeah,
kind of. But even he stops Aemond right here from just executing Maester Orwell for no fucking reason. You know, he. I guess I don't know what Iron Rod's vibe totally is, but Orwell, correct me if I'm wrong, he's one of the viewpoints of what's happening during this time, right?
Yeah, he gives. Yep. Yeah, he gives his account of things, right? So it's him, Mushroom, and then a Septon, right? That they're all given their accounts of the events. Yeah.
Yep. I missed this account though. This account did not happen.
Going to be like totally in for the High Towers in general. And Maester Orwell is on the team he's on Team Green technically. Mushroom is the only person that tells the truth through this entire account, and we don't even get to see him in the show.
Oh, okay. You watch your hot little mouth there, Ryan. that is he's
the gooner of the realm.
Little gooner coomer boy. I don't think so. Well, hey, Aemond, what do you think of him in this? Is he based for, this is the first guy he goes to, like something bad happened. All right, Orwell, jigs up. Get on the stool, buddy. Like, is he based for this, or is it more like, if it's not a violent crime, do you think this was out of line? Because it wasn't a violent crime.
In his opinion, so I think that nobody had any understanding that Aegon could actually walk, that he was like, he'd been training with the cripple to figure out how to kind of hobble around a little bit. Mm-hmm. So everyone thinks he's bedridden, right? So that's why he would assume that the Maester had something to do with it. I mean, Aemon's a little bit, a little bit out of control sometimes, but I get it. Maybe. And also the black guy just looks suspicious. I'm going to be honest. Like that's what's happening.
Right. Okay. So a little bit based. Mm-hmm. Just slightly. We got to give credit where it's due. Give the devil his due, right? If you think Aemon's the devil. And after that Allison kiss, I kind of do think he's the devil, but we'll see. Until that point though, he was aces in my book, but then again, well, we'll get there. If Allison was my mom, what can I say?
Yeah, I know. We'll do a full breakdown on that. Maybe we'll do a whole episode talking about it. Actually, before we go any further, there was a $50 super chat early on. I just want to address.
Sorry.
And if you guys send $20 super chats, we will like pause the stream to like address it.
Fuck, dude, I'm so sorry. Don, you read the name and I'll read
Ron R. Ortiz.
R. Ortiz. That's what it is. Fuck, I never remember how to pronounce this. Anyway, sorry. R. Ortiz. 37114999. Thank you for the super chat, dude. My lords, the realm needs loyal support now more than ever. Allow my house to raise its banners and march toward these treasonous bastards with your host, and together we will place David Lightbringer and the bastards hellfires upon the Ashford chair.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. You have our full support, dude. Absolutely. You have our full support.
Yeah. Also, we didn't mention this earlier, but we took down everyone's rank that we had, our high council and also our lords, because we're restarting as of right now.
Yes.
And if you were up there previously, we are now going to send you to the wall if you don't show up tonight.
You're going to the wall.
Yeah.
If you do donate tonight, though, and show up, you will have retained your spot. So there's going to be some people going to the wall today. I know that.
What do you guys think about David Lightbringer?
We don't like him. We don't like him. There's no other way.
Like I listen to a lot of his shit. I agree with so little of it, but it's so fucking insane sometimes that it's like it's hard to not and figure out how somebody is so confident about some of these things that are happening.
Yes.
But I respect the passion. You know what I mean? Even if I think a lot of that stuff's so far out there.
It's just more his execution. He's just kind of cringe, I guess. We've never really talked about it on the channel before, why we shit on him a little bit. There's some other people who I dislike more than him. He's not even that bad, but not a big fan, to say the least, I guess.
Okay.
No. Yeah. His vibe is just look at his vibe. I'm just like, no,
yeah, it's vibes. It's vibes. It's the execution.
It's a little weird. Yeah. It's a little weird.
Who's the other one? Well, we have three of them. What was the Don Boy? Oh, the name that we integrated, Greenfield.
Oh, yeah. Preston Jacobs Greenfield.
Preston Jacobs Greenfield. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, or whatever it is. I don't know. Whatever.
Greenfield,
Sorry.
Jacobs, whatever. Yeah.
I don't want to spend too much time on super chats while we have
Ryan,
the beautiful and delectable Ryan here.
Do this $20 one, and then we're gonna move on.
I go by the Realm's Delight.
The Realm's Delight, Ryan Kinel. Ryan Condell Kinel. Where Waldo 4387, $20. Howdy else. It's been a while since I've been able to make a stream. Hope your channel grows almost as much as I hope for more unnecessary kissing this season. Been using my Iron Bank connections to share the channel. Dude, Iron Bank connections? Are you like a double agent or what?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I'm surprised it's not in shekels then.
Yeah, that is the currency.
Yeah. Ryan, you guys don't talk enough about the Iron Bank influence.
They're controlling everything. They've been pulling the strings.
They are. I mean, we could start bringing it up more. That's a good point. I'm just going to start saying that. Nobody on the panels I'm on's got any idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
These bankers, dude. These Iron Bankers are fucking pissing me off.
Everybody thinks the wall's going to come down in the winds of winter. No, it's going to be the high tower that comes down. And we all know who takes down towers. It's going to be the Iron Bank. They're behind it.
The dancing Iron Bankers. Is that what we're going to see?
Sorry, real quick. I got to play this for you then, just because it's so quick. It's like less than a minute. But somebody paid for a cameo for us for the guy who plays Sirio Pharrell, you know, the Bravosi First Sword of Bravos.
Yeah.
Just listen to his cameo real quick. He didn't know what he was saying.
Greetings, hilt lovers. My name is Sirio Pharrell, the First Sword of Bravos and Arya Stark's dancing master. Your tower of the hand is collapsed, and my brothers dance in the night. We twirl on the tiles of your roofs. Ha! The throne belongs to Bravos now. No man can stop you from kissing the feet of the Titan. No man but Junius the Spider.
That's enough of it.
I'm dying watching that.
Greetings, hilt lovers, dude. That's
the Hilters.
How nice would it be just to be taking a walk? He looks like he's homeless, to be honest. He could just be anywhere in LA, but just taking a walk and making money, fucking recording pointless cameos. It's fucking crazy.
I know. Yeah, it'd be pretty nice. But anyway, sorry for that distraction.
Yeah,
we're very entertained when our Hilters can do good work for us. So yes, thank you. I forget who did that one. Was I'm not going to go back to it now. But yeah,
Space Pope or something.
It might be. Well, I think
It said brought to you by Space Pope on the side.
Oh, it was Space Pope. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you as always, Space Pope. He might be like the one guy who doesn't get sent to the wall no matter what. So
yeah.
Anyway,
what'd you think of this extra scene we don't see in the books at all? Aegon and Larry's escaping King's Landing. This all new. General thoughts on it?
There's like in principle, I don't mind them creating this sequence. It's it just seems so strange for Larys to give up the identity like he did so quickly. Mm-hmm. And he does, obviously, he knows they're not going to get killed because he can convince them that they're worth more alive. But they're going to Duskendale, right? Like that's ultimately what happens here is they're going to get brought to Duskendale.
Yeah, and then get sent over to Dragonstone. That's the idea that they're going to say. They're going to try to ransom off there, right? Yeah.
It's not, I mean, we can all assume that something like either on the way there or maybe while they're in Duskendale, something's going to happen to allow them to eventually escape captivity. That would be my guess. But who fucking knows with the people running this show? But Aegon's retarded. Like, he's retarded for not just fucking playing along and bending the knee. Like, what do you think you're doing? And I kind of like Aegon. I'll be honest. I've got a soft spot for rapists, so I kind of like Aegon.
Whoa!
But
I don't know why you like Aegon.
I don't know what he's doing here.
Yeah, why do you like Aegon? He never raped anybody.
What do you mean? That fucking bitch who's a barmaid now.
No, it was all a misunderstanding. Yeah, she's a barmaid. And you're giggling. Ooh, Aegon, I love spending so much time with him. It got a little out of hand. She was crying because she didn't understand, and then she was forced to drink that little potion.
Because it was over too quickly. That's why she was crying. It was like, it's over too fast.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking, this is a Kobe situation then.
Yeah,
dude,
classic.
sue a king for having premature ejaculation. You know, it happens to everybody. He was a young man. What are you supposed to do? You can't satisfy everyone.
Okay, all right. Fair.
Aegon here too. He doesn't bend the knee. You think he's stupid for doing that, but I mean, if he doesn't stand for something, he'll fall for anything, right?
People have principles, you know.
Yeah,
you got to stand for something.
That's what Gwen was saying later.
Dick. He's not worried about fucking principles. His dick exploded like a sausage. Like, just get on your fucking knees, bro.
Dude, no distractions. He's free. He's total Sigma grind set now. No women, no distractions. Hopefully his balls exploded too, because otherwise he's still gonna have the drive.
Oh, dude, that'd be the worst.
If you got all the drive and no cock, holy fuck.
Yeah, see, this is what he's dealing with, and you're shitting on him, dude.
What did you guys think about these, like the speculation before the season? I don't know if it's so much there now that Helena was actually pregnant right now.
We see a shot in the trailer, don't we? Of her. We
see a shot of her screaming, but I mean, hell, that could be a flashback. She doesn't look fucking pregnant right now. She just doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't.
So right. I don't understand the timeline in which that would happen this season.
Yeah, I don't know, unless it's by distress. She has like an early pregnancy and it's just this preemie baby. But at that point, why even have the baby? For what point? Like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense because the whole Maelor storyline, I don't know how that even goes anywhere, right? What would you do with the baby? Like, I don't know.
That's one of the things George was all pissy about, and he's always pissy about something because he's a fat fuck who never writes his story, so he just fucking gets angry at other people's like poor adaptations of them. But, look, I think you can have this story without Maelor, 100%. Now, I think the biggest thing is what motivates Helena to then throw herself from the top, and anything could be. It could be her dragon dying. It could be whatever. But the idea that she could have been pregnant, I thought would have been interesting because if she was revealed to be pregnant right now, I think the baby's Aemon's.
Oh yeah, that'd be a. And they have a connection. You know, we talked about this like I think before season 2, right?
Yeah. Old video.
Yeah, we went into great detail how Aemon would penetrate Helena, and the whole reason why he has that
distraction.
Yeah, the sapphire eye was there so she could look at him because she's so autistic.
I mean, season 1, he's very adamant. I'd do my duty. Of course, I'd marry my sister. Of course, I'd do that. Blah blah blah. Like, yeah, I 100% think he has a thing for Helena, and we saw a little bit of that connection in season 2. And here we go.
Thing defends your point too. Actually, like just like this immediate family incestuous sort of thing. It's not bad. That's not a bad theory, I suppose. You know, let me ask you this real quick before we move on to the next scene. Just last thing I'll say about it, without going into, I guess, explicit spoilers here, but do you want to see any of Aegon's traversing of the land or his movement at all, or do you think it'd be much more impactful? This is what I think. I think it'd be much more impactful to have him, you know, disappear, and then eventually when he reappears at the point he does in the book story, kind of out of nowhere. I think that's so much fucking cooler, dude. I don't want to see how he gets point A to point B to point C at all.
So I don't necessarily want to see that, but I think it's a great opportunity with Larys and him together, because I actually think I think it's very interesting shit to see Larys kind of preying upon him and trying to influence him in these certain ways. And I think Tom Glencarney has done a really good job portraying Aegon. I mean,
true.
After the character we saw in season 1, I don't think too many people would have felt like he's going to come across as like some sympathetic figure in season 2, but he does. And I think in large part due to the acting and like what they make him do. I think the writing for Aegon was actually pretty damn good last season. Especially kind of the journey that he goes on to become this fucking monster.
Yeah, way more charismatic. He could flex his chops there, Tom acting as Aegon, but please just give me the mustache for fuck's sake. Please. Just
I know, dude. Why not a mustache? He would look good with it, dude. I've seen so many edits of the mustache. He looks great.
Well, I want to go through some things real quick here. I don't really want to say about Rhaenyra. I want to talk about
that fucking sideways smile, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah. I want to talk a little bit about because nothing really. Well, I guess you want to keep going in chronological order here. I want to talk about a couple of big points before. I guess
that's fine. No, let's. Yeah, no, you're good. We talk.
Okay.
Either way, we can go after Ryan leaves. We'll go back to the chronological stuff.
Because I want to talk about Alicent, that kiss, because that is fucking crazy. That kiss between the two. Well, actually,
I do think Emily Cook does. Oh yeah, watch out! You almost showed tits there. So
I know.
Jesus,
I'm gonna get it here.
But Emily Cook, is that her name? The actress?
Olivia
Cook. I think she does great expressions, facial expressions with her eyes and stuff like that. I think she does a really good job throughout the show. And God, when she's just eyes wide open as her son is kissing her on the mouth is freaking horrifying, man.
Yeah, I can only
imagine.
Right here?
Yes.
She doesn't want to miss a thing. That's why her eyes are open. I love every second of this. This right here, Ryan, is the exact situation Craster's in up beyond the wall. His children are in love with him, and he has nothing. What is he supposed to do? He's just
Alicent is Craster here. They literally come on to him every single time, but he has to satisfy. What's he gonna do? Like, exile his children? He's already doing that with his sons. He can't do it with his daughters too.
He has a heart.
Alice, I mean, here's what I think. I think Aemon just knows everything that's been going on. He's like, yeah, I know you fucking got married and fucked my old nasty ass dad. Like, you just like getting fucked. You're fucking Kristen Cole. Kristen Cole's eating your pussy when he's supposed to be watching my fucking brothers. Yes. Dude. I know that you show your feet so Larys Strong can jerk off to feet that don't look fucked up like his. Like, I know, Mom. I know you want this. That's where he's at right now.
Dude, Jaehaerys, too, the old king. Don't forget, she was like tending to him in his old age. He's like 99 years old. And
jerking him off.
She's giving him herky jerkies. Yeah, underneath the sheet or whatever. Just like, by the way, Larys Strong jerking off in his tunic. Is he just finishing in his tunic? What a sick
ridiculous.
Fuck. That's just, absolutely disgusting.
That's what I do.
Oh, okay. I meant it's super cool.
Yeah. That's the only reason I wear tunics, honestly. They're really hot. But the benefit is no one knows if you come in them. So
you're really identifiable in public, Ryan, with the tunics.
I live in Orlando, Florida. It's 105 degrees out, and I'm wearing a fucking tunic, just jerking it.
Yeah, this scene is just, I don't know. Not a fan of what they're doing with the character of Aemon whatsoever.
She was your mom, though.
Yeah, of course. If it was my mom, I mean, if this was his dad, I'd be more understandable. Me and you, Gator, both have kissed our dads on the lips. You kissed my dad on the lips.
No, I have not kissed my dad. I've kissed your dad on the lips. I have not kissed
your
my
dad.
dad.
Your dad's getting a kiss next time I come up there.
You can do that. You can do that. I've kissed your dad, not my dad, and that's
my dad's way too willing. My dad's a little slut.
So I think one of the themes of this show is like, parents get obsessed with this shit, and then whatever it may be, whether it's power or whether it's duty, whatever, and they pass these problems inherently down to their kids. Otto was a fucking terrible dad in a lot of ways, and the way he used Alicent to gain power and forced her into things to gain power. Alicent kind of resents that, but does her duty, but then she ends up doing the same thing with her children, and now her children are kind of all fucked up for it. Alicent is a bad mother. Aemon clearly has mommy issues. We saw what happened in the brothel. This is the ultimate mommy issue moment right now. When your mother finally shows and she's pretending, she's faking that she cares about you. She's lying to you to manipulate you. And in that moment, you first feel like the love of your mother, and your instinct is this. That's just how fucked up Aemon is. I don't love this scene. I understand it based on what we've seen from the character.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. What we've seen from the character, it makes complete sense. I re-listened to part of Fire and Blood today in preparation for the stream, and it's completely different. The characters, everything. Aemon has some ambition, but he's not trying to become king. When he assumes
he's not evil. He's not trying to murder his brother and usurp. Yeah, no way. He actually respects
Lord Protector, right?
Yes, he respects his brother.
Yeah. So
of the changes we've seen, I actually kind of like the ones we've seen for Aemon.
God.
And it's It's opened up, like, I think one of the cool things about this, and I wish it was done better as a whole, but the relationship between dragon riders and their dragons and how much of that we're seeing. You know, when like Rhaenyra's in labor and you see like glimpses of Syrax also screaming at the same time, like they have this mental connection that
Yeah.
all these dragon riders do have.
Mhm.
And I wonder, as much as these connections happen, how much can dragon riders be affected by dragons who have had a bunch of previous riders? Like, does like when Aemon bonds with Vhagar, not only does Vhagar take in like some of Aemon, no pun intended, but also like how much of Vhagar's past experiences in wartime and aggression and all this shit does that maybe change Aemon a little bit? Because it felt like after that moment, he kind of did change as a character and as a person. Now, part of that could be because you just got the biggest nuclear bomb in Westeros and you feel that
Yeah.
power and like what that can do to you. But how
Yeah.
much could it be this mental connection and maybe these echoes of past fucking like writers of these dragons that then affect these people? I wish that we could get deeper into that stuff in a show like this.
Yeah, that I like that theory. The only thing to that I would push back on is, you know, when Lena gets Vhagar, I don't know how much that affects her personality, unless she's just now more of a free spirit. That's the reason why she goes with
Well,
Daemon.
she
Maybe
chose
that's
to try to
all.
give birth like in doggy style and died as a result of it. So that's kind of, and she also murdered herself. That's maybe that could be a little aggression.
And her child.
And her child, dude.
But you
Rest
know,
in
King,
peace.
I guess what would you say the reaction to the dragon? I guess is you know, when King V takes Balerion, right, as his dragon, and then Balerion just dies. Like it's not a good connection there. You know?
That's rough. That's rough.
Like, I think I'm calling it quits, guys.
Yeah, that tells you
Wow.
that Viserys maybe not the most worthy to be king. You know, maybe.
Yeah.
When it comes to the whole dragon bonding thing, though, dude, I've always liked how it's ambiguous. I don't want to like settle on a specific explanation. I don't really. There's part of me that doesn't like the idea that there's like a magical connection between, you know, Targaryens or I guess Valyrians and dragons. I almost kind of like a more political answer to it, that they just have the monopoly on this, and the common folks don't get to have the opportunity to tame them. Because Nettles kind of helped with that too. I almost wonder if that's another reason why they excluded Nettles, because unless they make her look overtly Valyrian with like the white hair, you know, I think there'd be questions raised or like a lot of credence given to the idea that it's not a magical connection between the Targaryens and dragons. And I think that's maybe what the showrunners kind of want to push a little bit more. You know, that's just, that's vibes, man. It's a vibe.
Well,
What?
is Adam have Targaryen blood? It must be from his mom's side because it's not from Corlys.
Well, not Targaryen, but like Valyrian, you know, because the Valarians are Valyrian.
Yeah,
No.
but the Valarians are not dragon riders, right? It's only because of Rhaenys that the children are able to be dragon riders, supposedly at least.
Right.
So my theory, when I read Fire and Blood, I didn't believe that Adam and Alan were bastards of Laenor because he's queer as fuck. There's no way. Like that was, I always thought that they were Corlys's. And I always thought that that's why as soon as Rhaenys fucking kicks the bucket, he's like, "Oh, by the way, you guys are like mine now. Just so you know, you're the Valarians. You know,
What's up,
hang out with
fellas?"
me." But I always just assumed that Corlys fucked a dragon seed, no pun intended, just some bitch like on the docks there, who also happened to be like a bastard of a different Targaryen who happened to go through there. But I guess a lot of it is unexplained, and probably if we ever did get a true explanation, it would suck. So I guess
exactly. They fuck everything up when they try to over-explain it. That's why I like it more unexplained, and that is true. I didn't even consider that the Valarians weren't. But so why then? It's like, maybe, again, that almost adds credence to the idea that it's not Valyrian blood that connects you to dragons, because we know Targaryens are like the least of the dragon riders in old Valyria. Whatever. Okay, we're getting sidetracked.
Well, one thing I want to ask Ryan here is, so you thought that was a rape that happened here, that Gwaine witnessed? Is that what you thought happened?
Well, he says that it was rape. He said that somebody ravaged, like one of the Kingsguard ravaged a town person. And I mean, look, she didn't walk away looking super happy or thrilled, but she also looked like she could have been kind of a slut. So I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not believing it's rape just because the girl runs out of there. Do you know how many women have ran out of my room after I just let out a nasty ass fart? And I'm just like, dude, you're staying underneath this blanket. And she finally springs free and then she sprints out of there half naked, dude. Dude, it's classic Dutch oven. Classic Dutch oven.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think that Kristen Cole would have more respect for the allegation of rape, considering he's been raped multiple times.
That's true. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, right. He knows it's not rape.
He has, yeah.
He knows, and that the way that Kingsguard dude, he stands out there and frame mogs like that, and he's clearly pumped up or whatever. He's not ashamed of it or anything. If he raped her, he would definitely feel some shame. He's proud of what he did, and there ain't nobody swearing an oath to the Seven who's a proud rapist. Okay, I refuse to believe anything like that. Plus, the logistics are just strange. Did this girl, like, look where they are? They're isolated. Did he like seduce her and bring her back to the tent, and then she didn't want to have sex with him? Like, what the fuck? What do you think this was? I'm not buying this was a rape.
Yeah, did you bound and gag her, and like 100 people saw you bring her back to the tent? Like, come on, this doesn't make sense. Logistics.
What do you guys think about Kristen in general, like the character arc that he's been on up till now?
I mean, you guys on that stream last night, you guys are trash talking Kristen from the book. I love Kristen in the books. He's a guy that actually takes action. He's like the exact opposite of Barris
awesome.
by standard, right? He's actually some person that says, listen, I can see the flaws in the system, and I'm going to actually, intervene to do what's right. So I like Kristen Cole in the books, but in the TV show, I like his change in season 2, that he's way more of like, not nihilistic, but he sees the impact of these dragons, and now we're, resuming that basically. I like Kristen Cole a lot, and the more idiots online trash him and absolutely hate him, the more I like him.
The only problem in the show version, he's pouty for one. He's way too pouty. And they keep on getting him in these like sexual situations. You know what I mean? In the book, dude, he could be a virgin in the book for all we know, or at least, celibate as of taking his oath. We have no idea. There's just this rumor about him and Rhaenyra, and this is why he gets all pissy. For all we know, she could have come on to him, and he was just so offended by that, then that set him off, and he never thought the same of the situation again because she thought so little of his oath, which is what happened to the show too. But, she ended up raping his ass. But yeah, so it's in the show, he's just too pouty. And the fact he's fucking Alicent now, it's like, I get it, but it's a bad look.
I overall, I like the perspective that we have from him now. He's just ready to fucking die, basically, after all these shit, like all this shit that he went through and he thought he was fighting for. And then he sees like the impact of what's happening and the dragon battles and how everyone's being affected. He's like, yeah, this is hell on earth. And I'm just going to fight until I die. And then I'll be gone and my fucking pain will end. You know what I mean? This dude has massive PTSD from all these interactions with these Targaryen fucks and Hightower fucks, I suppose.
And why wouldn't you? He should be the most sympathetic character out of all of them in season 1, 2, and 3. He's a low-level knight who then rises the ranks to become commander, now hand of the king. And by doing so, he's just seen all the manipulation on all sides and how they're conniving against each other and the hypocrisy. And he's the Coles are really only known for him, right? The House Cole. So he has come from nothing. Yeah, he is the what do you want to say? The only representation they ever really get in the series. So yeah, it's man, it would suck to be him. I totally sympathize with this guy.
That's why it makes sense to the Rhaenyra hate. It's like he has risen to like arguably the top level you can achieve as a common man, who doesn't come up from like a super noble house. It's like, and you just get shit on by all these silver hair, like alien people, one of which Rhaenys is an actual alien with the crystal skull from Indiana Jones 4 beneath her hair. Like that's an actual alien. Meow, 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 meow. She's using mental domination on Corlys for all these years for who knows how long. It's jungle fever, but yeah, no, dude, it's I feel for him 100%. He is the most sympathetic character in the book for sure.
Yeah, I like him, but I like the stream too. But I'm gonna have to bounce, guys.
Fuck
son of you should have invited David Lightbringer, dude.
I knew. I told you that earlier.
He would have stayed longer, and he would have worn his Rhaegar get up. So that would have been great. But in all seriousness, it's been a lot of fun. I really love you guys' channel, watching you guys' streams. Even if I'm not in the chat, I'm usually lurking somewhere. So thanks for having me on. Let's do it again. For sure.
Thanks, Ryan. Yeah,
thanks for coming, dude.
Everyone sub to Ryan. He needs the subs. His channel's dying. Please.
That's right. I'm dying. Fucking help me.
His channel's under attack. Help. All right. Thanks, Ryan, for being here. I actually was trying to find this image, Gator. Did you notice on the mast, or not the mast, like the front of the ship, they have a Rhaenys.
Oh yeah, I know a Rhaenys. Big dude, knockers.
I was about to say, yeah. When did Rhaenys get some double D's, dude? Holy shit!
That's Corlys taking some liberties. He was. He always wanted that African queen, that Sotherosi summer islander, but the Targaryen. He had to take what he could get for power, you know.
I really never thought about being in Corliss's head, like just sitting in there thinking, like, what was he seeing right now? But now I do. Whenever he sees Rhaenys, I gotta see.
That's the mental domination. Now we know she's been putting these images in his head to seduce him. It's like, dude, my wife is the hottest. She's got like quadruple Fs going on. She's got an hourglass shape, cake bigger than Allison's.
Her back
is but
fucking yoked, holding up those knockers all the time.
She's got those giant lower traps. She's wider than Alan of Hull. Dude, by the way,
he's the thin body dude, doesn't he? Yeah.
Who, Alan?
Alan has the thin Star Wars Finn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, for sure. He's wider than that. He looked like Kanye from that video. Do you ever see that video of him and like I forget who was, you're such a fucking hoe. Yeah, he looks like that, dude. He's like
Yep.
All
I'm
right,
trying to find this image. You want to go through some super chats?
Yeah, that's fine. I can. And now that Ryan's gone, we can go back to the proper method of the stream.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. We should have got David Lightbringer Quinn.
Well, I wanted to bring up also, it's too bad I should have just found like the highlights I want to talk about, because I also want to do a deep dive into Ulf the White's rape. I want to know more about this. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He's like diddled by the Red Priest or whatever, potentially, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
a lot more people than we. Yeah,
right. Yeah. Jack Doss, 972, $2. Talked about this episode to show fans they're dumb. Or talked about this episode to show fans they're dumb. Dude, come on, fans aren't dumb. They're the best. Without the fans, we wouldn't even have a show. Aw.
Oh.
Dude, Where Waldo gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you. And you gave a large super chat earlier too. Thank you very much.
You're about to move up into the council, dude. Those super chats.
Yep, you're going places. Chud, member for 8 months. David Lightbringer is put on the throne by the Bravosi. Yeah, dude, obviously. If he's on the throne, it's by the Bravosi. There's no question. Come on, Chud. There's no other way. Godhand, $2. Rest in R.I.P. So rest in peace and piss, Jacaerys. He's mogging in hell now. Yeah, well, we don't even need... Dude, Jacaerys is the worst. He can't grow facial hair, guaranteed. He's a 5'4" man. He's a twink. His dad is gay. His dad's a twink. His brothers are gay. They're twinks. And his mom's a bitch. And not fat. So there's a lot to say about Jacaerys. Juby says meow.
Oh yeah, Juby's holding his place. He's just trying to hold.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's fine. That's fine, Juby. Good
move
there.
You passed, Juby. You made it. True air, Jesse. The logo, man. $5.
I fucking hate this guy.
I know. I must lock you two in the royal cuck chambers while I go fight Quinn and David at the gullet. Come with me, some ordinary gooner. Yeah, dude. Gooner and Jesse, you guys can go around her. Me and Don are like Rhaenyra and Mysaria just lezzing out in the.
Yeah. You're gonna open it back up or mid scissoring. Like, give us 5 more minutes.
Yeah, Rhaenyra acts like she's all pissed about being alone with Mysaria, but apparently not.
Oh no, what am I gonna do?
May 7-11, 2 units. That's that euro or pound? I think that's a pound, right? Thank you for the £2. That is
it's a pound.
More valuable than $2. Chud, $1.99. Rest in peace, Thailand. Sad.
No.
Yeah, right. Slimed you for no reason. No, dude. No. Just no. Chud, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, Chud. Godhand, $5. Rhaenyra just didn't want to be stuck in a room listening to Mysaria's peanut butter in her mouth accent. Yeah, she's kind of crazy. It's like French mixed with Middle Eastern mixed with peanut butter, right? It's like when that commercial for Sprite or peanut butter or whatever it was when Ludacris was rapping and his hair was getting longer. Samuel Celtigar.
What a great poll.
Do you ever see that commercial?
No.
I guess I was going to say you should watch it, but who gives a shit? $9.99. The Sea Snake was piloting that ship like a 2019 Dodge Charger / early 2000s Nissan Altima. Dude, I tell my wife this all the time. It's like if you see on the freeway, if you see a Dodge, even a Challenger, dude, a modern Challenger as well, it's a black guy. It just is. Like, there's no question. It's a black guy 99% of the time.
Damn. Got it.
Chud, hey, do you have this picture up? Are you ready to go? I'll read like one more if that's
I got it. I just got it as you did. Here. This is perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Last one. Yep, Chud. I'll show Corlys Velaryon a true Lord of the Tides. Yeah, you get him, Chud.
What the hell is she holding? A helmet or something? Or her crown? Because she's the queen that never was.
Hold on.
These knockers, dude.
Sorry. Yeah, they're huge. I'm doing this one more since I didn't close out the other one. Hodor Hyper B Molester or Hyperborean Molester 88. Bran deserved it video. Hodor innocent for real. Yeah, dude. I mean, obviously you preach it to the choir. Maybe someday.
Oh, go through the $20 ones real quick, and then we'll.
Oh, do we have a couple more? Okay.
I think.
Oh, yep. You're right. Charlie Kelly Esquire, $20. I won't watch any of your streams about House of the Dragon until the season is over so I can binge them. Love you, Nagas. Listen, dude,
Thank
you gotta be
you.
watching each one of the streams, and after you watch each episode, you can't like binge the season. You gotta watch our stream back to back with each episode.
Otherwise, it makes no sense, you fucking idiot.
Dude, Charlie, you're a fucking idiot. Love you, Charlie. Gooners, 1999. 13% of dragons commit 90% of violent crimes against the 7 Dude, 90%? Holy shit.
Damn.
I've heard of 50. I have not heard of 90, but I trust you.
Dude, we got to do something about these dragons. If they're doing all this fucking damage.
Big time.
Get Big Sid on it. Big Citadel's getting on this. We're going to take care of these dragons.
All right, that is the last 20 we have right now. Yeah, it is. What? I missed one? Where?
This guy.
Oh, Rizzler, Bathtub Boy. I'm having my own Battle of the Gullet in my bathtub. Plenty of floating boats going through bubbles. You have any Rainice knockers in there or what?
What do you got in there? Hey, Rizzler, just send us a picture of what's going on there.
Yeah, send it to the Discord. The unofficial Discord, of course.
Well, speaking of, where is Space Pope? That fucking pisses me off. What the fuck is that guy?
He's not going to the wall, unfortunately. Space Pope does too much for us. He's not going to the wall. He's the one guy who's not going to the wall.
Exempt. Yeah, these knockers, hilarious. What the hell is going on? It's like bigger. Make them a little bit bigger, guys. Like how they were. And they're like, dude, has he ever seen his wife? Looks nothing like this.
Yes, just do it. Just do it. Fucking and he renames the ship too to the Queen That Never Was or whatever now, you know? It's like, it's okay, I guess. That's almost like a more pirate themed thing, you know? Ships tend to have names like that. The Sea Snake has always been super cringe. That's like I have a giant dick, you know, kind of thing. And no one wants to hear that out of a guy's mouth. But so I like the name. I question the architecture there a little bit, but yeah.
Also the boobs too. It's like she had a boob job. They sit so high on her chest there, you know?
Yeah, he likes those big.
They're not natural.
Man. A black guy with a large fake boobed blonde woman. I'm so shocked.
Yeah,
I do like Corliss though. He's a good character.
I like Corliss a lot too. Okay, so we're gonna resume where we were at because we talk about. Well, I don't know how much we really want to say about Rhaenyra in this one scene where, I guess we can just go over it quickly. Rhaenyra talks to her council that, guys, Alicent's actually going to let us in to King's Landing. We just gotta follow her. Dude, it's so annoying. Like, how can you be so stupid? At some point, I wish Rhaenyra from season 1 or from the previous season to the new season, she'd actually change her opinions and maybe her way of addressing situations. Instead, she immediately reverts back to the I'm a fucking idiot instead of I'm gonna just start lay waste and be what do you want to say, not rational about her decisions. But right now she's just like doing what she did like mid season 2, right after her son died.
I think a lot of this is execution of why it came off so pathetic as well, because she could have approached this thing where it's like, hey, everybody, I want to have a serious conversation with you. I know this sounds crazy, but Alicent, that Alicent, I know. She actually showed up here and we had a conversation, and she claims that she's going to let us in and kill Aegon as long as we allow the safe passage, wherever, of her daughter, her grandchildren. I think it's a pretty good deal. And I know maybe it's not the smartest idea to trust her, but let's like workshop this and see if there's a way we can make this work. But instead she goes in there with like these giant wide eyes, like a crazy smile, crazy eyes. Guys, it's real. It's going to work. You sound
Alicent was here. She was here the other day, guys.
She was standing right here. It's like, yeah, right. It's no way.
She looks so good, guys, too. Like, if I can be honest with you, she looks so good.
Well, now she's getting more convincing. Now she's getting more convincing again. They're like, oh, that's true. Alicent looks pretty good. Gooners again. I said he should rename the ship to the Snow Bunny. Yeah, he should. More accurate.
The Salt Bunny. That's what it should be.
Dude, honestly, Corliss is a fucking pervert. Let's just be honest. Let's just say it. He's a fucking pervert.
Dude, the sea snake, because he just keeps pulling that thing. It's like, dude, keep in your pants. Chill, Corliss. Yeah, I hate this scene with Rhaenyra, but in the books, Rhaenyra does not go out for the Battle of the Gullet because I'm sure she's not an experienced dragon rider. Why would she go out there and put herself in a vulnerable position? So she doesn't do that. She sends her dragon seeds, and I don't think she sends Jace out there, but Jace does go out there, right? So it makes more sense in the books what she does. In here, she wants to go out and has to be trapped in. We'll get to there, but this scene's stupid. I hate it. Alicent comes back, right? And then
dude, so conspicuous. Just wearing a hood, clearly Alicent.
Has to talk to Aegon here.
Listen, Aemon, I know we were just
Aegon, Aemon.
We were shitting on him a little while ago with that, what was it, Habsburg chin or whatever. He's honestly looking badass though on this throne. He's mogging this throne room. I think he looks good. Yeah, he looks great. They have a few wide shots of it too, or like wider shots. It looks awesome.
The casting is almost perfect for me because I never thought Aemon was going to be this Giga Chad and like what you said, frame mogging people, like just looking jacked and whatever. But he does have this more slender, kind of sneaky. He almost is a Joker-esque archetype of a body, and I think this is perfect right here. So
I wish he moved like that. I wish he moved like Jim Carrey Riddler, you know, like Jim Carrey style body humor. It's just like just sneaking around all lanky and.
Oh, dude.
Kind of reminds me of Tooth. You know, Tooth could move like that too. Like very similar, like lankiness to Jim Carrey. But anyway.
Yep. So he has to, Eamon's just like, where have you been, mommy? Where have you been? It's like, oh, I've been at the Kingswood. You insane? Like, there's nothing for me to do here. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, Mom, I noticed you waited 30 seconds in silence before you responded to me. Are you sure that's where you were? It's like, no question.
Yeah, no questioning. Yeah, then she learns that Aegon's gone, and he assumes the power here. Do you have anything else you want to say about this scene before we move on?
No, move on, dude.
Also, the green with the yellow dragon here again. Just make it black, dude. Just why don't you have it black and yellow, dude? We need to do a hype video, black and yellow. Wiz Khalifa, black and yellow, and just have the greens from the books.
Sucks.
Dude, it's so good, especially the SpongeBob. No, stop, guys.
Sucks.
Guys, let us know if it's S in the chats if it slaps, F's if it fucking sucks.
Yeah, Don's been watching too much MTV2 in like 2010, where they play that music video all night long for some reason.
You know what it is?
Black and yellow. So
okay.
Stupid.
You see the blockade here, nothing to see here. Now we get to see this battle here.
I liked this scene, dude. I like Damon's actually doing work, and at first I was thinking about this. I was like, oh yeah, but this is after Caraxes already did all the work, and he's just coming like picking up the scraps, thinking it looks cool, you know. But then after this, there's another army coming into the woods, and he doesn't like retreat back and go mount Caraxes. He actually is willing to like charge in head on. So that's more than I would expect from Daemon, actually. So I was a little bit impressed with him in this scene. Plus, dude, again, he looks so good in his armor.
So good in his armor with the hair, when he has the longer hair, it looks so much better. I love it.
Look at that right there. That's such a good shot.
Again, should he have the helmet on? Of course, but in the act of combat, maybe it falls off. But yeah, he looks great. The armor, I don't know how realistic it is. I have not done, I've not heard anyone give like deep analysis on it, but it looks great.
I just texted George and he responded, George RR, of course, and he told me that it is super realistic. So that answers your question.
With a foot picture attachment, whatever that means. Super realistic. And you're like, okay.
He's got really clean feet. He keeps them nice.
Yeah, you see the little, was it Oscar? Is this Oscar Tully here?
Yeah.
His name?
Little twink boy.
Yep. And then from the forest here, you get the gray beards. Oh, dude, there's also a weird shot they do in multiple, or the weird shot they do in multiple scenes where it's very clear in the front and then it's kind of fuzzy. We also get with Ormond Hightower, but here we get it with like the leader of these graybeards, Roderick Justin.
We've come to die for that fat queen. It's like, yeah, thank you, appreciate you being here.
This guy rules. This actor rules. I have not seen Sons of Anarchy, but he's in that.
Yeah,
but he's also in Braveheart and Gladiator. He's great. I love it. Oh,
he's one of the most wholesome characters in Sons of Anarchy. Actually, one of the least criminal of all the criminals. But I don't like that he has our boy's head.
I don't like that either. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, J-Dog. Jumpin' Jason Lannister.
Jason.
I don't know why I'm on that kick. I said like leaping Laenor earlier too. I don't know.
I don't know. There's
something's going on. Yes, it is.
So yeah, we get the gray beards here, which is it's like fine. I don't know. Like, did you get hyped by this? It was like cool for you?
No, dude. This? Northerners suck. And plus, like, the B tier, like C tier Northerners, like, thanks a lot. Absolutely no way. If they set the A tier, like, dude, the Stark family shows up and then they play that little cello motif from Game of Thrones, I'm gonna be like rolling my eyes even more potentially. So no, nope.
When's the veil coming? The veil. Jace had to go eat out Jane Aaron to get the Veil to join him. Now what?
Yeah. Look how well that worked out for him. Not well. Gooners again. Yep. Now, do you think when Damon says burning bodies prevents the plague spreading, is him referring to burning bodies to prevent White Walkers? Yeah, after his vision, probably is.
Yeah, maybe. That makes more sense.
Is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, I don't like that, but that actually does make sense.
Thanks for reminding me, Gooners. I hate the thought that Damon is thinking about White Walkers when he's doing all of this. Like his motivation, like we gotta make sure the round six together to fight the White Walkers. Like, dude, no.
Dude, you remember?
Not my Damon.
Remember all the theories online of like they took that shot of that White Walker with the long hair, and everybody thought it was like Aemond for some reason, like Aemond White Walkers. Like, why? What?
Stop.
Yeah. Anyway.
I hate it. We got another $20 super chat here.
All right, thanks, Gooners. And this is $20. Removal of the Battle of Red Fork for this was so lame. A squire defeats Jason Lannister mid-river, and a Tarbeck saves the city. Instead, we get this cringe sent from my pager. The capital P, though. Is that a brand? Pager? Thank you for that pager message. That must have taken you a long time to type. Yeah, dude, agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, most changes I'm not happy with in the show. That's just...
They really could have padded out a lot of this season or in the series in total with adding these small characters and having these little moments with them. But instead, they did not want to do that because even like Dalton Greyjoy, we could have seen Dalton Greyjoy. Maybe we still will see him, but that'd be fun to see him every once in a while, whatever he's up to. Probably no good. Probably raping and killing, murdering, pillaging.
Yep, a lot of rape this stream, but it's all the changes I think have pretty much been for the worst. But I don't even know if I said this at the beginning of the stream, but I actually liked this episode. I thought this was actually a good episode of House of the Dragon. I think we've been getting into like complaints, but overall, I think this actually was a decent episode of the show. Like if you want to talk about one of the best episodes of the show, this is definitely in the top 5 for sure. Top 5 episodes of the series so far, which I know the bar isn't huge. Season 1, episode 8 is the best episode, but I don't know. It was actually a decent episode of the show.
And that's us accepting the fact of like the low quality of characters or just the, dynamics and their arcs are just going in directions we don't enjoy. It's like, okay, are you at least going to entertain me for, this was an hour too. And it was good. I very rarely did I look at the time. I was like, how much time do we have left with this? And it was nice. It came out at like 8 o'clock. Have it been coming out at 8 or 9? I felt like they came out at 9 before.
I don't know. I didn't watch it until 9, so I have no idea.
Well, thank you. Yes, I wish they showed more of these battles. They really could have padded it out and had awesome action sequences, or at least introduce characters like who's the the Blackwoods girl, Allie. She could have been introduced at the Burning Mill.
They showed her in here, didn't they?
Yeah, she's going to be in, but she should have been at the Burning Mill. They should have just had more things at the Burning Mill. Would have been fun, but no. Okay. Anything else you want to say about this scene? Because when I watched this, Gwaine based. I love Gwaine in here saying like, if that guy actually did rape that girl, it's like, yeah, we should murder rapists. Rapists don't deserve to be here.
Yeah, actual rapists do deserve to be murdered. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, for sure. But again, we went into this earlier. I think this is a strange shift from Gwaine. He kind of seemed like not this type of person in the last season a little bit. Mm. So that's a little bit abrasive to me, but I don't dislike where it went. It's just the interaction was kind of dumb. Like Ryan was right about like Kristen in this moment, like his judge of Kristen being poor in the show came off really strong right here, I think, because he's now, last season he was kind of aggressive and moody or whatever, and now he's like this old sage who is like, somebody's coming to him with a problem and he's just like looking past it and ethereally like, well, aren't we all descending into madness? Aren't we all to become monsters in this battle and this journey? Yeah. It's like, what are you doing? This isn't you. Like, aren't you like a crying little bitch because you couldn't run off with like a girl who looks like an alien? Like, isn't that your whole thing? I don't know, dude. He's got a dime back home too. He can go back to. It's Allison, it's like
true.
Just be normal. Yeah. Be normal. Be like, yeah, this is gonna suck. I want to live.
Also, why doesn't he just say like, okay, fine, I don't want to do this, but Gwaine, you are now the whatever rank. I appoint you as my right hand man. You can execute that guy if you want to. Make it
right. Yes, perfect.
Instead, he's like, well, I don't know. I don't really feel like don't you see I'm doing something here? I'm trying to paint this thing. Well, see how hard it is to paint circles? That's a sigil. He's painting a sigil.
Oh yeah, you're right. Also, plus, listen, honestly though, if that's freehand and those aren't engraved, pretty good circles, dude. That would be pretty tough.
Yeah, I mean they're not the most complex shape to draw, but yeah. Well, if we see him straight on, maybe we'll get a different understanding of his ability to draw.
That's true.
Okay. Going to
It'd be funny if someone else drew him and he's just pretending to draw him. So in case anybody walks in, they're like, "Dude, those are really perfect circles." I think, "Hey, thanks."
Dude, Ulf the White here talking. I like getting more of these scenes with these dragon seeds or just characters in general because Fire and Blood, again, does not give you a lot of character depth to these people because it's like a history book. But Ulf talking about his his experience with a R'hllor priest, which can we now say maybe Makuro is the #1 candidate for the Ulf's rapist at this point?
Yeah, possibly. It's possible.
Because you could have he could have that little glamour on his chest, or I don't know what he wears. If he has something that he could just disguise his look to. I still think Makuro is a white person. He's doing blackface. So maybe this is Makuro doing this to him. So
oh yeah, he's like Ganondorf. You know, his skin's black, but he's not like African. You know, or he's not Southern Islander or Sothroshi, if that's the term. No, I think it's fine. Like if Makuro took this guy to Pound School, I think that's okay. You know, it's probably for a magical reason. It's probably for a good reason. You know, supposedly Varys was castrated and his nuts were like sacrificed to mystically or whatever. I'm sure that was for a good reason. You know, you have to trust these people sometimes. I mean, right?
You do have to trust them. Sorry, yeah, I was taking a pill.
Not all the time. Not all the time. Once in a while, you got to trust them. If someone comes up to me with black skin, like black as the night sky, like Ganondorf black skin, construction paper black, I'm going to trust anything he does, even if I don't enjoy it. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not going to like enjoy it necessarily, but it's like, all right, if you have to, Ulf's got to deal with it better.
Yeah, and I like the whole today. Is it this scene where they talk about the castle? I think it's the castle versus dragon knight thing, right? They're like, oh, which one gets more women? Gator, in your opinion, right?
Yes.
What gets more women? A knight, a lord with a castle, or a dragon rider? Who do you think gets the most pussy? Actually, I'll make this a poll in the chat as well as you answer your question.
Okay, Dragon Rider, not at all. Dragon Rider, not at all. That's like a car guy. It's like some dude who drives like a super expensive, like possibly dangerous car. You get like some women, but it's really specific type of women, and they're only after you because of your status. Like, oh, that guy's got a really nice car. That means he's rich as fuck. But you're accomplishing that with the castle too, and you're not a douche because again, you know, car guys are douches. Same are dudes who fly dragons everywhere. So I think probably the castle wins, but the knight might get you the most wholesome women, you know, like they don't need you to be rich. They just need you to be respected. And you're like a protector. I think for quality women, it's knight. For women overall, I think it's castle. And for like bar star women, I think it's dragons. Did that answer your question? Is that okay?
Yeah, it answers my question. I put the poll out there. I still think the Dragon Rider probably gets the most. Don't you think that's like so unique?
It's literally the exact opposite of what I said.
I know. I know. I agree with what you said, but I'm taking.
You agree completely, but yeah, I'm saying the opposite thing.
Come on, a Dragon Rider. There's only like a handful of them.
No, it's like bodybuilders, and again, guys with like Lamborghinis. The only women that like that are like status-seeking women. Men like that stuff. Like I'm gonna see a dude. What?
Gays. Okay, so if you're going for men, he's a gay guy. Who's he getting? Yeah. Dragon Rider #1.
Dragon Rider for sure. Absolutely, Dragon Rider. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, that's all I needed. Okay. So they just whatever talk here. I don't think there's really anything else left here. Oh, another great sheep stealer scene, dude. Don't you love that?
No, I don't.
Okay. Let's see her stomach here. She sends a letter to go send to her. It would be her cousin because she looks a little round here. I can see a little here.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, she's not like ever. She hasn't been the skinniest girl.
I'm gonna watch it here in the back here.
You're gonna watch it.
Well, I'm gonna because you can't play it like this.
Okay, I'm gonna read like.
There you go. I got it.
Okay. All right.
I got it.
All right.
Yeah, she doesn't look that pregnant. If she's pregnant, she's like so early on.
She could be. I don't know.
He needs to be bouncing out.
She looks more like Unius back when he had that spinal curve. Like, it's more like the entirety of the abdomen's puffing out.
So she sends this letter to her cousin, just basically wait there, right? Like, stop, just wait. Don't come here. because she's trying to give the fortress. I hate this version of Alicent. I feel like I just keep repeating myself when I just talk about how much I hate her character. But dude, I just wanted the bad bitch, nasty Alicent. Instead, we get the I'm gonna try to send my son away, even if I have to tongue him and play what what is it? Tonsil hockey, right? With her tongue.
Yeah, tonsil hockey, tonsil tennis, whatever.
Yeah.
Some
she has to do
sport
that
involving tonsils and tongues.
She'll do anything to make sure Rhaenyra can get the throne, and it pisses me off, and I hate it.
Yeah, it's so cringe, dude. Dude, Book Alicent wants to literally have a bath. Rizzler, listen up. Wants to have a copper bathtub full of the blood of Rhaenyra's family. That's what she wants to do. Bathe in that blood. That's how bloodlusted she is. And then Rhaenyra, conversely, or no, who was that? It was like a rumor that Rhaenyra had. Oh no, that's a spoiler. Can't do that. Can't say that.
Yeah, and also
I was about to have a spoiler, but it's a kind of an equivalency thing. We'll talk about it. Also,
Alicent was not happy when Aemon killed Lucerys. Right? She was not happy with that. She wasn't just like, good, I just want all blood. She has a very direct, righteous, I think, direction with her anger. At least my understanding.
Yeah, your understanding is fucking wrong. Let's move on.
That's true. All right. Nothing you want to say about this scene? I don't think, right? So
no, not really. I like how Alicent like frantically is hiding this message, finishes it up, and like quick wraps it up and hides it as if that's gonna not be suspicious. Although, who gives a shit what Helena says or thinks?
I also love how Alicent is trying to play this off. Like, this is a letter from the king. Please deliver it to Lord Ormond Hightower. And Helena goes, the king? But you wrote that, Mom. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Very good, Helena. Very good.
No, Helena. I did not write it. Okay, go sit over there. Go play over there. We get this scene between Corlys and
this scene, dude.
Alan. Yeah, you like it?
Well, I like it visually, dude. It's like, the ship cabin. It's like when Corlys pulls out the Henny and collard greens, for Alan. Seriously, that reminded me, dude. That reminded me that this is my wet dream. This is very Pirates of the Caribbean looking, when you see the cabin shots. That's what I want. And this kind of gave it to me, I like the sea battle. That's part of the reason why I like this episode. If this had been like land battles, I don't think it would have fit the same at all. The sea battle is just something a little bit different, and they executed it, I think, pretty well. So I think that was a big part of it. I liked it. This was a good scene.
Yeah. Good scene here. They kind of talk about like, hey, what the fuck happened? It's like,
the dialogue is good too. I don't think this was a poor or like a bad addition.
No. If anything, I wish there were more scenes like this in season 2 that were in different locations other than Corlys in the docks with Alan. It just got annoying. It's always at the docks. And then I just wish Corlys would have went into detail about Alan's mom too. Been like, oh, dude, her breasts are so fucking big.
He's such a pervert. He did. He's biting his tongue like, oh man, I wish I could goon to this lady with her son.
Yeah, no, you know what he said? He's like, the lady at the front of our ship, her head is my previous wife, but her body is your mother. They're big old, or tig old biddies, dude.
Yeah, tig old biddies. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's canon.
Yeah. It's a good scene. I like this. I like Alan. He's got
a mighty voice. Like that voice of that actor, he's got a strong voice. I love the way he sounds.
Tywin Lannister.
Yes, that armor looks so good, dude.
Lannister drip is always on point. It's never failed us once, Lannister drip.
No, never. Man, that looks good.
Yeah.
Dude, he looks like the main character. Look at that.
He is the main character.
Yes, he is, but he looks like it.
This is like your kind of look, Gator, here, just after high school. The hair, the middle part almost with the beard. It's almost you.
We're the same color scheme.
Yeah. So what'd you think of Philosophy Tube? Did you know that this actor is a YouTuber?
Yeah, Philosophy Tube.
Yeah. What'd you think of his performance in this?
I don't know. His performance is fine. Like,
you thought it was fine, dude.
I don't know. It's not like it was bad acting. I think.
Oh, it was. I thought it was so bad.
I am very confident that this was executed as directed. That's my feeling on it. I don't think I don't like the character. I didn't say that.
Yeah, I wish Ryan was here too, because I don't know what they did in the Navy, but like in the Marine Corps, you have to like learn how to scream and yell. And I don't think this actor knows how to like give commands on a ship like confidently. It does not sound like confident at all.
Oh, you didn't think it was confident at the end of the episode after they T-bone the thing and then he whispers under his breath to the camera, they take the ship. And then everybody goes. That's like Captain America saying Avengers Assemble. It's like, no one heard you, bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, he or she, whatever, it's annoying. I'm not a fan of this character too, because like later on, which I guess we get another scene before that, when he takes the crossbow and shoots the dragon. Why is Lohar doing that? Couldn't somebody else do that? Wouldn't there be somebody better to do it than him, her?
The answer is no. There would be no better. That's why Lohar was doing it.
No, I hate the smugness of it. It just, I don't like, I'm trying to think of a good example of a character who could give this confidence off, and Tylan would be like, no, we have to follow the plan. And it's like, no, we're actually doing something else different. Like, what's an example in a TV show? I feel like Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad, there's like tons of these characters who just kind of dominate the situation. Like, actually, there's been a change of plans, and you're gonna agree.
Okay, I guess if you're
this new thing,
with specifically Better Call Saul, there's what's his name? Oh, Lalo, is that what his name is? Oh man, I'm biffing on his name right now, but he's the Salamanca who comes in.
Yes, yeah, I know what you're talking about. He's the guy that was the sword fighter in Hawkeye, right? Yes.
And Daredevil. Yes. Yep,
yeah,
that's him.
He's a great actor. I think he could have played this really well. I think, he could have played like charismatic. He's like, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna do this other thing. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? That wasn't the plan. He didn't agree to it. He's like, yeah, I know, but I kind of want to take out Driftmark while I'm over here. This one, I don't know.
How mad would you be? Like, imagine being Thailand and you're dealing with somebody like this. I'd be so fucking mad, dude. I'd be so pissed off. Like, I waste my time doing. Had to do this mud wrestling and everything. That sucks.
Yeah, dude. This is the first version of your boy Dario. That's what it looks like.
No.
We'll get another angle at it, but we'll come back to the
No. It's
not.
Oh
yeah, there you go, Dario.
Yeah. Is this supposed to look like Dario to you? Holy shit! L's in the chat for this Dario comparison.
All right, we get Dragon, or excuse me, we get the Dragon, but Sheep Stealer here coming to please get on top of me. Oh, dude, look at this beautiful blue dragon, though.
I know, it's so awesome.
Don't you love her? She looks so beautiful, dude. Also, why is she in a cage here? Like, chill out, guys. Let her roam free a little.
Oh, bit. This is such a good shot, too. I love seeing this prim and proper Hightower camp. Oh, so good. We've been waiting for this. You know how long we've been waiting for this? So long.
I know. Also, I'm trying to hold on. I'm gonna get the right shot here for his his little sniff here, because I love that finally someone is doing something about like smell management.
Yes, thank you. God damn, dude. Yeah, he's literally this messenger comes up to him or whatever, and he just smells like shit. Apparently, I mean, Ormond Hightower takes one whiff from like 6 feet away too. He's like, "What is that?" And he's got a nice little scent emitter that he puts up to his nose to make it all better. I don't know if this scent like lingers for a while. Look at that. I love this
Afrin. He's like, "Ooh, there you go."
Is that Arya Stark in the background? Yeah, no, dude. I love this scene. I love this attitude. And it shines new light onto why Alicent actually sent the letter to keep these people like right here. It's not because she wants Rhaenyra to take the city. It's because King's Landing smells like shit, and she's humiliated that her family would come there and smell what she's been reigning over and making no progress on cleaning up. Obviously.
Yeah, I don't even know if she needed to send that messenger out there to stop them. I think if Ormond smelled like King's Landing, which I'm sure he'll be able to smell it before he can actually see it. If he smells it, like, we're not moving forward.
That's a good point.
Send out a rider, figure out what that smell is, and take care of it before we move forward.
Or like, I guess the messenger himself, like who delivered this message, he probably bears the scent of King's Landing because he's handled the message and everything else.
True. He's King's Landing's best smelling, most upright citizen, and he smells like shit.
Can you imagine how good Old Town probably smells? Holy
dude. It's probably like a perfume constantly. I'm gonna get a better shot of Ormond's armor here. It looks so good, dude.
I know. And he looks so good, dude. His chin, he's got this massive jaw. He's got this smug look on his face. Really good. It reminds me of what's his name from Top Gun too.
Yeah, look at this face he makes. he's such a.
That's not a good face.
No, it's like
very expressive.
Yeah, very expressive. I like
in the future. I think for him.
Yeah, the drip, amazing, love it. Dude, the engravings on it too looks so good. He's like, here, this one right here. You can see like the mother down here, and I'm sure like the father's over here. He's gonna have like, the 7 on his shit, dude. It's so fucking.
Like that's the one thing. No matter how bad this show is and has been, even season two of this show was horrible, dude. We all know it was terrible. Season 1 was not that great either. The one thing they get right is the wardrobe. You know, like with the armor, their armor looks so good. They get it right in House of the Dragon every time.
This armor looks so good compared to these other shows too, that they're so bad. Okay, we're gonna keep going because we want to be able to finish this this episode before.
Like reasonably quick.
And
we have a lot of super chats too.
Rhaenyra is just begging Aemon to please leave, please. I'll do anything. And this is such good acting from her too.
I know.
Like her, like we talked with Ryan too about this, but like that expression, dude. See,
I know.
I don't want to get dinged, so let me just get the tear rolling down her face. It's so perfect. Hold on. I'm almost there. Dude, I'm so close.
You're such a dude. You and Corliss need to hang out more. Both perverts.
Okay. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe it wasn't even worth it. But yeah, you can see the single tear roll down her face. It's a great one shot there with her.
Dude, rewind it a little bit though, when like we still have the wider shot of the fireplace. Like with it. Okay, rewind a little bit more before Aemon goes in for the kiss. Look at how close she's getting. Has your mom
she's
ever
closing the
spoken
gap.
to you? Like, look at the grabbing the face. What is Aemon supposed to get from this? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you're right. She's definitely giving out vibes of like, yo, please take me right now.
If any person, man or woman, who did this to me, I am assuming that they want to kiss my mouth. There's no way. There's no way.
True.
How could it be anything different than that?
Alicent was asking for it, giving out clear vibes. Aemon, even with one eye, could read the situation pretty clearly.
And by the way, he didn't go crazy either. It's not like he went tongue first or like did this big open mouth thing. It was actually a pretty respectful like peck, and it lasted just a second. Kiss. It was a good first kiss, and maybe Alicent regretted the situation afterward. You know, like okay, that wasn't what I expected. Turns out I don't like it. And that's what the one tear was about. So.
It's not worth it. I ruined my relationship with my son. I don't like this.
Not in his eyes. He loves the relationship now.
Yeah, okay, so past this, we're back here. Ulf was trying to shit, and then we see. Let's see. We see the green here. I'm gonna try to do the frame by frame thing again here. But we see the green man up there.
Oh, I know. The green man. What you know? What was the best part about this scene, Don Boy?
Right there, you see him right there. What's up? Yeah. What was the little knife? Best. I saw Hugh pull his knife.
Yeah, the little Swiss Army knife. No, not that. Yeah. Although I did like that little stupid ass knife too. But the amazing, the fantastic A+ grade A script writing, where Alice Rivers declares, "I'm a witch." Why would she say that? Why would she say that? Why would she say that ever? Why would she say that?
I'm trying to see an image of her.
Yeah, that's so. It's not hard to find her, dude. Your chin's, or jaw, I should say, is as wide as the island here.
Yeah, dude, she was supposed to be such a I don't know. When rereading Fire and Blood, I just got MILF vibes off her. I do not get MILF vibes.
100%.
Off this girl. I do get witch vibes. She is a witch. Could have guessed that right away.
Why not both?
No eyebrows.
You know?
Yeah, why not both? Yeah, please.
Yeah, she's Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, I'm a witch. You should go there. It's like, what the fuck? Why would we listen to you? It's stupid. I hate her. And now she's clearly an agent for the old gods and whatever the first men or the green, or not the first men, like children of the forest, green men. I don't like it. No,
I mean, it's stuff like this that makes me like. I love the Seven, of course. They're based. It would be the religion I choose, but I find myself just becoming more and more on team R'hllor lately, because the old gods just have too much power. They have too much like manifestation, things that are actually going on. They have too many witnesses. We need to get a powerhouse in here that can take these people down, cut them down to size, put them in their place. And what better than the Lord of Light, like this fire-based religion, to burn down these disgusting, dry-ass weirwood trees, and the gods that live within them. They're pagan as hell. At least the R'hllor is a single monotheistic god.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I agree. If I had to pick between the old gods and R'hllor, I'm picking R'hllor. But we just gotta cut down their trees, dude. That's all we gotta do.
Deforestation. If I was king of Westeros, I'd start a deforestation campaign in the north.
So, what'd you think about this awesome change here that Jace locks Rhaenyra? What is this? I'm trying to remember what the Kingsguard's name is here, but
this is Lawrence, right?
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah,
I think it's Lawrence.
Why would he listen to Jace? That's kind of a dumb argument. He's like, "Aren't you sworn to protect the queen? Wouldn't it be the best interest of the queen to protect her from combat?" It's like, well, I guess, but then now I'm disobeying her orders. I don't know. Like this is, I don't know. That's such a weird argument, but it works on him.
I know it works. It makes sense that it might work like for a minute, but it's like as soon as she orders you to open the door, I feel like you have to open the door. Then like sure for now. I mean, lock it, go ahead. Like if I don't know. Yeah, it was really really dumb. This plot point was really stupid, but whatever. I don't know why they needed to. I would prefer almost that they knock her out or something like that. It's funny about this whole show.
It's a good Jace move though. Agreed. Jace. Yeah, Jace based. Thank you.
It is protect your mama. It is actually based, but the show's angle from the beginning is kind of like this whole men versus woman thing, right? Like the realm doesn't want to accept women, and they're in the book. It's very ambiguous as to like, is it a good decision to let women rule or not? Because look what ends up happening, or is it even different, right? Because like Maegor with tits, that was Rhaenyra. So it's not even really that different, but there's still ways in the books it's different. Like they're still more passive, right? So it's more questionable, I guess I should say, versus in the show where the message that they're trying to portray is like the realm's not ready for women to rule. But if they were and they let these women rule, it would just be completely peaceful and understand they would get along, which I hate. And so it's so funny with that frame for the show that these male characters just think so little of her, you know what I mean? To keep, because that's what it is. It's just an expansion of that same mentality. This is how little faith they have in her ability to rule or whatever, that they have to lock her and save her from herself. And guess what, dude? They're 100% right to do it. Why would she go out with her dragon in this when there's so many other dragon resources to use? You're the king, like on the chessboard,
right?
You're the king. You don't just put yourself out in front of the pawns.
Yeah, that is stupid. It's also stupid for Aegon to go out there, right? When they did the Battle of Rook's Rest. So he should have just stayed behind and Aemon gone or whatever. But it's a dumb move. And in the books, she does not go out there and do that shit, which is crazy to think that Rhaenyra in the books is a way more strategic tactician. She is a little tactile with that dress later on, but she's way more, she understands things better in the books than she does in the TV show. I'm trying to think what else happens in the scene if she starts stabbing the dress. She's like, open the fucking door.
I feel horrible for that. Like there's like a slave woman over there who's like working on this dress, probably who knows how long she spent on that thing. And then Rhaenyra throws a little tantrum and destroys it. Like, are you kidding me? You better reimburse her for her time or like give her the week off or something. That's sad.
Yeah. Sad. So the battle's going on right now. Dude, look at them full armored up, shooting crossbows over there. Yeah, like you said, this is a fun battle here. It's good. It looks good. I never thought it looked unrealistic in certain aspects. It never felt like they were on a. Did you ever feel that they were on a set? Maybe a couple shots, but nothing that jumped out to me. I was like, "Holy shit!" This.
I think the only time I felt like they were on a set was kind of at the end where the ship had split into two, and there were a few shots where we get like the backdrop are like the boards of the ship that had fallen and collapsed in, and so they're like now like up and down, the boards are now up and down instead of flat on the ground, and so that was the background. I thought that was very set like, but other than that, no, I mean not really. I think everything, that's one good thing that this show does. It's like the production value is sky high,
Yes,
great movie, by the way. But it's really
thank you.
It's really high. You can't fault the show for that. It's the same with the costumes. Visually, they really try hard. You and me always wish things were more colorful, but other than that, it looks great.
Oh, I totally agree. And real quick, before we go to this next scene here, please, everyone, smash the like button right now. I want to try to get to 200 likes. It'd be great if you guys can just smash that like button. It's completely free, and if you don't, we will find you, hunt you, and smash you instead. Rhaenyra now sitting in here, dealing with the fact that she can't go out there. And she says something really funny where she's like, my feeble body as a woman. I have a feeble body as a woman, but I have the heart of a king and a man. It's like, based, Rhaenyra?
Yeah, I
yeah.
know. Yeah, right. At least she acknowledges reality, you know. Once you go talk to Lohar, you know, he needs to understand a few things.
I wish I was non-binary. I wish I could change my gender whenever I wanted to. It's like, dude. Also, Rhaenyra, you could be respected as a warrior queen, kind of like, I mean, the queen that never was. She was like a warrior. No one got in the way of Rhaenys. So it's not the fact that she's a woman; it's the fact that she's the leader. You know, that's all it is. And she's just trying to make it about her being a woman, which is retarded.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah. It's not her doing that. That's the writers of the show there, Don Boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you know that?
And I will say it does. I mean, it's justifiable why Rhaenyra is frustrated in this moment. And I think I don't know. I didn't watch the behind the scenes. So I think someone else did. And they said that Emma D'Arcy, the actress that plays Rhaenyra, was saying that this is the feeling of your agency being taken away from you. And that is true. She wants to make a decision, and everyone around her is basically ensuring that she can't follow through with that one decision. Even though she's supposed to be the queen, she can make decisions. That is frustrating. However, she had a whole season before this to start making moves. And the one time she wants to make a move, it's the most retarded move of all time. Yeah, sorry. I guess you have no agency. You know, that's...
Yeah. No, yeah, 100% right.
So... All right. Also, BMI check here. Clearly not in the
not even
40% like I was hoping.
Yeah,
please,
you put on like 6 or 7 bills. Maybe we'd be talking, but this is just.
Yeah, no, don't like it.
I want her to be rolling around like Mysaria should be extremely way more muscular because her job is to roll, Rhaenyra around the area here. Also, kill me if I'm this poor servant woman who. I can't even distract myself with my work now. I have to listen to Rhaenyra just cry and whine and bitch. It's like, dude, move on. Just quick cry. It's over. You're locked in. There's nothing you can do. Go execute this guy afterward, I guess, when you get out, if you really want to. But I don't even know if that's going to make you look strong,
No, it won't. And
God, she needs to be fatter.
I was going to say, with AI, we can now get the fat Rhaenyra, hopefully in the future, right? Someone can do an AI edit of it.
Yeah, I know people are pissed about AI and stuff, but it's just side note here, man. The number one best thing that AI could be used for, at least in my opinion, prospect for the future here, is just fixing things that are like almost right in existing media. You know, just cleaning things up would be great.
Corliss White, Rhaenyra fat. We can almost have a perfect series.
We can dream.
Yeah. I had a couple notes from watching this, and one of them was, I really want another Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
I know, dude. Yes.
Yeah, dude, I do love the sea battles here. They're fun when done correctly. Yeah, so you see this whole battle. He, Lohar shoots and hits the dragon right away. How annoying was that?
Yeah, dude, first shot. You kidding me?
I'm really good. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna give you a big hug. It's like, dude, not believable. I fucking hate this performance.
Yeah.
I honestly thought this was gonna be really quick. Like, damn, right away he's going down. But was it Veramax? What's his dragon's name?
Vermax. I was so confused. So for anybody that does not know this, I don't know how many people are book readers here versus not, but in the book version of events here, the reason why Jace is even here in the first place is because he's kind of like an escort to get Rhaenyra's youngest children, Aegon and Viserys, over to Essos because they like made a deal with Pentos or something like that. I don't remember what exactly happened, but they are going over there to keep them safe and like out of the war and away. And Jace is here like as an escort, and they just happen to kind of get caught up in this battle while that's happening. So I didn't even think that was going to be because this is such a massive diversion from the book to have Aegon and Viserys now not be on that trajectory. Because I'm not going to go into spoilers to what happens to those two after. I'm not going to go into that, but needless to say, that's not happening now because they're just safe at the Vale. Huge change. That's an unbelievable change. So I don't know what they're doing. So anyway, the reason why I bring that up is because that led me to believe the fact that Aegon and Viserys weren't even a part of anything. It's like, is Jace even going to die here? Or are they going to do something else in the future? Also, the Dragon Seeds are supposed to be here and they're not. So there's a ton that was changed about this.
I thought the dragon seeds, well, the dragon seeds are supposed to be here for sure, but I don't know if Jace was escorting them or not because I
I
remember.
thought he was.
Well, the reason why it's really weird between the book because what happens
me
is
see.
Viserys and Viserys and Aegon are being sent over to Pentos, and one of there's one escapes and hops on a dragon, but these kids are so small and those dragons are not big enough for them to actually hop onto. That sequence of events doesn't make any sense because they age down these characters so much. So I hate that part that Ryan Condal has done to the series, that he's aged people down. This is the butterfly effect. But yeah, he did. Yes, thank you. Yeah, A1, the toe knife 166. I don't know if you're the same person or not, but yeah, I know they went out to save them, and this is what sparks the whole battle beginning. So
Yeah, it means Jace maybe was just there as part of the battle too, and then it just happened to be. I don't know why I'm remembering that incorrectly. If I am, I guess let us know in the chat. I like the great YouTuber, Song of Ice and Fire YouTuber I am, did not do any preparation with the books going into this season. So
yeah,
you're welcome, everybody.
Do you like Slumdog Steer and Air? Is that
what the fuck's up with that? Don't let Ormond Hightower near this guy. He's gonna get a nose full.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, do you like the sequence because this is not in the books at all either, right? There's a battle that happens.
I like the sequence.
They go through there. Shows Corliss's. He's like, dude, get the fuck off this thing. I'll show you how it's done. I'm glad you can see Corlys flex his chops in the sea, and then of course your boy, the Triarchy Lohar gets stuck in there.
Yeah, my boy, classic dude. And then he fucking
Dario right there. That's what I see. I see Dario.
He goes in over to Tywin Lannister. He's like, hey, how much you weigh in that armor, big boy, or whatever? And he's been jealous of that armor the whole time, right? That's the only reason why he threw him over. He's been jealous of that armor literally the whole time. And now he realizes he has to throw him over. He's not going to be able to kill him and take the armor for himself. So he's just pissed off. Oh, I love Tywin's armor.
Lannisters can float in heavy plate armor. It's canon. Like Jaime, right? In end of season, was that season 8 or season 7 of Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah, sure. This minor spoiler here, but Tywin is supposed to survive this. We actually, I don't know if he will.
Here during,
Tywin is not supposed to be here at all. So I am confused as to what's going to happen. If he does not, I'll say this: if he does not survive this, then this show just took a serious turn for the worst, turn for the worst. But yes,
I agree. I think if he would have died, there would have been a more impactful focus on it. Just like Corlys. Corlys is not dead. I don't think he's dead. They didn't linger on it as much as they did with Jace. I know Jace is way more prominent and main character than either of these two. Well, I guess Corlys might be arguably bigger than Jace, but I think there would be more focus on them if they actually were dead.
Dude, rest in peace, Jace. I don't care at all that he's dead. I know that's the big banger ending of season 2 here. I think it's supposed to be, rather than season 1, episode 3, or season 3, episode 1. Fuck. But yeah, dude, I don't care. I'm glad that Jace is dead. And if the sea snake dies, I would be more upset. I like Corlys way more than I like Jace.
Yeah, true. It's funny, as soon as they get out of there, Corlys can see that Driftmark is getting destroyed.
I know.
Pillaged. She's like, what the fuck, dude?
I'd be so mad.
I'd be so mad too. Come on, we're just fighting here and you got to take my whole fucking area. But then they eventually fight them here on the ships and they board. Oop. I think
how come they never invited us to be characters in
what character would you want to be, Gator? Actually, chat, what character do you think me and Gator could have been for House of the Dragon if we had to make a cameo? We could be cameo, right?
We could be Mushroom and then just alternate with scene to scene. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's me.
Like Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Yeah, the original.
Just switch it out.
Yeah, exactly. Or what's that? Everybody Loves Raymond. Those two little blonde boys, the worst actors I've ever seen in TV.
Yeah, yes. One heard that and killed himself. Just to let you know. So knock it off.
Thank God.
Blood and cheese. Someone said, "Yeah, blood and cheese." Dude, that would be pretty fun.
Blood and cheese,
crab feeder. Yeah.
If they did, they could do camera tricks to make me look shorter than you, so that you could be big blood. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude,
and I could be
awesome.
little cheese. Yeah, that would be perfect, dude.
Dude, what if I could just be like the Wolverine blood, make me like even shorter? You know,
a little 5'4", but like yoked to Wolverine. Yeah,
Commander. He's great voice. Great voice for blood.
Yep.
What do you think about Sheepstealer finally comes in? Reyna is coming in to save the day, and instead of killing the enemy, she starts killing her own people.
Listen, yeah, it's like it's a twist or whatever, but why do we need so many shots of it? Like, how many times do we hear, no, Sheepstealer, not them, they're not our enemies. Like, no, don't hurt him. No, my sister. How many times do we have to hear this shit? We know what's happening, dude. My God, I know it's happening constantly or whatever, but enough. There's no impact anymore. It's like, yes, I know Sheepstealer's out of control. It's rogue. Why don't you make it like you did when Reyna was taming this thing and just get it over with in the blink of an eye, you know? Just speed through it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's no bueno. You're not in a good situation. I don't know how you get off that Drake. Like, what would you do, Gator, in this situation? Like, you just wake up and you're on top of Sheepstealer. You're flying on there. I guess you just run the course, right? Just like,
oh yeah,
it has a mind of its own. I can't do anything. You're not gonna jump off, right?
No, I don't think I'm like in danger personally. You know, like my reputation is potentially destroyed. Like I'd be trying to hide my face. I'd be like regretting that I have such long hair, you know, and I'd be trying to bury my head. It's like, don't see me.
Team Green, hell yeah. Thank you, Sheepstealer. He's like, dude, first off, people from Essos, get the fuck out of here. Second, Team Black, get the fuck out of here. Sheepstealer's based.
Westeros first. Westeros only.
Then we see Corlys, that they're fighting here. Did you like that when Corlys fell down? Alan's like, Father!
Dude,
he did the classic
an awesome voice.
Chop Suey.
Yeah, right. Father! So, dude, you and your brother got like obsessed with that song for a short time. Remember that
song slaps? Yeah,
like
and then every time I play it, yeah, okay, chill, okay.
Just
and then every time I play it, you're like, I like the barbershop version. I'm like,
the barbershop version. Oh, you talking about Richard G? Yeah, you want to know why? Because I spent all of my middle school years like binging System of a Down, so I've heard the regular version a million times. Okay. Yes. So now I listen to the
sorry, my parents.
Version. Thank you.
My parents wouldn't let me watch that kind of shit or listen to that kind of shit. So sorry, I'm a little late to the game. Just like Austin Powers. You remember when me and my brother got into Austin Powers super late? And we're like, dude, these movies fucking rule.
But you maybe just didn't see that, you know?
Yeah.
Like maybe just that's explainable to where it's like, okay, I just never saw these movies. You know, that it wasn't. It's not pushed on you like mainstream radio is.
And they're gold. They're gold. They're gold movies. Yeah, Father, he jumps down there. Dude, this is why. I think they said this on like Neurotic Stream yesterday. Why are they flying so low? You know, stay above. Like they can't really shoot those hooks straight up. You know, just dive bomb, go straight back.
Real quick, quick sweep.
Yeah.
Yep.
This might be the best scene of all time. Is when
the murder of Lohar.
Look at that. Oh face.
Oh. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this is a weird this change. Okay, again, this is a change from the book. The book, Lohar survives this and goes out to do other things. I am surprised they did that considering like the diverse nature of this character. I'm surprised they killed him off any earlier than necessary.
Yeah. I was surprised too, which I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised, yes.
I'm going to end this poll. Who gets the most girls? Lords number 1. Number 2 is Dragon Riders, and then Knights.
Yep, it's Lords, no doubt. Although, remember, boys, Knights get the highest quality women, though not as many.
Let's see, make sure I don't show it. Appropriate. I think we're good. Dude, this was very sad watching the dragon die here. That was more sad than watching Jace die, honestly. The dragon
of course,
is just like getting sunk to the ground. It's just can't
imagine
fly
that's your
anymore.
dog, you know?
I know, dude. Oh, my big boy. Dude, I think of my dog. My dog's like a fucking dragon, dude. Earl, he's a big guy.
Yeah, so skinny too. It's so funny. Your dog weighs like as much as mine, but it's just like the difference.
Big.
Yeah.
Taking a back shot.
This hurt so bad, dude. Oh my! Right in the trap. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is where we need to do that meme, the porn meme, where it's like, guy in public takes surprise back shot.
Yeah,
That's the title of it.
yeah, right. Multiples too. I like. Oh yeah, he takes a few arrows and he turns around to see what's going on. It's like, huh?
Hey, what the hell?
Huh? Hey,
Hey. No, this is straight from the books too, which is good. This is a good depiction of this, and I don't like rub my dick like Ryan does. Ryan Kinel, go check out his channel.
Ryan Condell Kennel.
Yeah, Ryan Condell Kinel. Was he the delight of the realm? The
Realm's delight.
Yeah, he loves Jace so much. I was warming up to Jace, but honestly, I really wish Jace would have had in season 2 that time with who's his name? Cregan Stark up there. And then you could actually see him grow out. And then what if he died here? It would have been way more impactful because then you would have spent so much time with him developing. It would have felt somewhat like probably Robb Stark, especially if he fell in love with Sarah Snow up there too. Yes, and then he has this conflicting thing, you know? Yeah, this would have been great if you did.
We talked about that so much when season 2 was coming out and beforehand. All we wanted to see was like a bromance RRR-esque episode of Cregan and Jace just broing out up there, just hanging out, going on hunts, you know, like some little hijinks, like maybe a montage where they're on some cliff, a snowy cliff, and Jace is like slipping, he's falling off, but don't worry, Cregan's there to like grab his hand, and they both smile at each other and, you know, pulls him up and they're good to go. Yeah. Missed opportunity, man. But because we didn't get that, I don't give a shit at all.
Thank you. Okay, let's get some super chats done here. You guys have spent some great earned money on us, so we're gonna go through these before we end the stream. And just to let everybody know again, please, everyone, smash the like button. Let's see what the current smash button like. Okay, guys, let's get to 200. We're so fucking close. Get to 200.
Just smash please, 200. Bring out your sock puppets. Just like it.
Please. Damn. And then also, before we do the super chats here, we will retally the super chats and do a new council, guys. So if you guys want to be on part of the council, you better just keep dropping money right now. This is your opportunity to get in while it's hot. So
while it's hot.
Thank you.
Hilter Lover, 1488, 199. Can't wait for Bobby B's Summer Islander Purge of King's Landing. Hey, man. It needs to be done. Needs to be done.
Yeah, thank you.
He does 7-11. Yep. £5. Hopefully, we'll get to see the Based Red Kraken, Dalton Greyjoy, and the Ironborn Chads sack Lannisport later this season. We might, dude. We might. I'm not sure if I agree with your descriptors, but we might.
Yeah, I don't want to see that, but I do like it because
I'd like to see it.
I like to see it. I don't like that's happening.
That's potentially more pirate content, to be honest with you. So maybe I'm in. Sure. I might be all the way in. Glad to be. You know what? Now that I think about it, sorry, hold on. Before I say this, I bet that contributes to why I hate the Greyjoys so much. Like, imagine if we had a Pirates of the Caribbean movie where none of it was on any boats, right? There were no ship play at all. Yeah. It was all on the land, and they're just being like ornery about not being able to. You know what I mean? It's like maybe that's why I hate the Greyjoys so much. Put them in their elements, you know. Anyway, glad to be back. Hightowers Armor Mog, yes, they do. Fucking Ormond Hightower looks awesome. Sent from my inkjet. TS6520 on AT&T. Stop into our King's Landing location for a Team Green package. Payments through the Iron Bank. Payments through the Iron Bank. Yo.
Yo, ver.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Ryan pushes the Iron Bank propaganda.
I hope we get credit. You know, that's ours. I hope we get credit.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, for sure.
That is ours. The Hilters, it originates with us. Chud. Oh, and thank you, ver. Chud. $4.99. Congrats on 30,000. Are we at 30K now? They're lucky prime. That, you know what that means, boys. It's time for the Ned Stark with the block video. We will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might be one of our next few videos.
Or we'll do it as a member one, whatever. It's coming out.
Yeah. Either way. Their lucky prime, Sir Eustace, the goat, wasn't alive at the time of the Battle of Gullet. He'd iced out some Islanders left and right. I mean, yeah. He'd pretty much be singling them out too. He's fucking racist. Member chat this time. Lord of the Westerlands, here I come, baby. Yeah.
Hey. You might be higher than that, my guy.
I'd say so.
We'll keep that in mind. I'll write that down. Wants to be Westerlands.
Yeah.
Or be Warden of the West or something like that.
That long nose he's got in that picture is making me suspicious these days. Marcos Garcia. Maester looks like he'd run a Somali daycare. Wow, I disagree. I don't think he looks Somali, but he definitely looks like he'd be on some kind of subsidy. That's for sure. Agreed on that. Wrath, what's up, dude? What's this going to the wall talk, dude?
Don't worry, Wrath.
Don't worry. You're good. You're safe.
Yeah, you're good.
You're safe. Worry about it when it happens to you. Alex Espinosa. A seat on the council was promised to me 3,000 years ago. Well, if that's the case, you do super chat a lot. If it was promised, what can I say? Who are we to break promises?
Who just commented a little bit ago? It was Wrath. Okay.
Yeah, Wrath. Necron66. As a member of the show version of Valerians, my parents weren't idiots, so they taught me how to swim when I was 4, and I love it. Sadly, a lot of black people are scared to go beyond waist deep water. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, man. That is like somehow a real stereotype. I don't know where it comes from, because it's not like there's no I do not think that there's any nature. I have a hard time believing that there's nature involved with that. It has to be a cultural thing, but it's not like there's no water at all in Africa. You know what I mean? So
right,
there's no way it's nature.
Mike has bad knees. He was in here earlier. I started one of his comments. Mike, if let us know your swimming capabilities, please, and thank you.
Hey, A1 was in here earlier too. A1, if you're still here, let us know yours as well. I refuse to believe that this is actually a racial thing. This has to be cultural. There's no way. $1 became a member. Thank you, $1. Appreciate you, dude. Rizzler, if Jason had his spear, all those Northmen would have been wiped out. Oh, dude. 100%.
Hell yes.
Hell yes. You ever see Oberyn's little pathetic display with that spear? No one's seen Jason with his spear.
Jason's spear would have been like Yondu's or whatever his name is from Guardians of the Galaxy. He just throws it, just hits all of them, like one shot.
He's like Donatello or like what's that movie, Forbidden Kingdom, Jackie Chan? Yeah, A1C proving us correct. There's no way. It's not a racial thing. That's completely cultural. I don't know what's going on. There needs to be some kind of an awakening that happens in the United States. Quit telling your black children they can't swim. They can swim.
Stop lying to them.
Swim. Yeah, don't quit lying to your black children. Rizzler, 999. If Jason had his spear, I just read this.
Just unstar it, you fucking
Rizzler, fucking bathtub boy. Hakonrear, 87. Ulf coming in clutch with the best unk again. Dude, the best unk when he's in the same. How do you say that when within the same shot we have Hugh Hammer? How do you say that?
Yeah, Hugh's way better. Yeah.
Unless he's like daddy. Like if Hugh's daddy, then maybe Ulf could be unk, I guess. That's possible.
I do like Ulf's portrayal in this. I like it.
Yeah, same.
Did you which one are you on right here?
I'm on Rizzlers. I'm on starring these as I go, so I have not.
There's some up here. I don't know if you go ahead. Just keep going. We'll cover everyone's super chat. And if you don't, just let us know and we'll do it next.
You know how it is. Like if when I unstar one, it's not unstarred for you, so it'll still appear for you. Anyway, Rizzler.
Okay.
Rhaena's appearance is scarier than the White Walkers ever were. Yeah, it looks like she's wearing a mop. Like actually, like a cleaning mop.
Yeah. Oh, did you do this one here? This is the one I want to say. I see the one you have up right now. Did you do this one?
Yes. That was like one of the first ones.
Okay. I don't know why it's yes. Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Ekron, 66. Also, every scene with Rhaenyra for the past 2 seasons have made me want to take a leap out of the Ashford chair. Yeah, dude. Well, that sounds like a good. So you like the Rhaenyra scenes? I'm confused, Necron. Specify. This sounds like you like the Rhaenyra scenes quite a bit.
Necron, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I got my pre-sale tickets to, for a ride in the Ashford chair. I don't know about you guys. But on an unrelated note, I think Rhaenyra scenes in the last 2 seasons have actually been horrible. So,
yeah.
Rizzler, 199. Can't believe Alan was a transphobic in this ep. Yeah, dude, for retaliating against a violent trans person, I totally agree.
Trans lives matter, guys.
Trans lives matter. Dude, I actually love Alan, dude. That voice is so badass. I'm not a big fan of Adam, though, at all. Like Adam of Hall, even in the books, Adam of Hall kind of sucks, but Alan is pretty cool.
Yeah, Alan's the cooler one.
Yeah, Alan is the GOAT, man. Cool. Go ahead, what?
No, I was just gonna say, like we talked about earlier, like the Isle of Faces. I'm sure they're gonna have what's it called? We're gonna see some stuff there, and that's gonna give Adam some more stuff. So,
for sure. Still don't like Adam. Still sucks. Rizzler, 999. Allison Cake Tower going to be in a threesome with her sons at this rate with Condal. Yeah, dude, true. It's just so stupid. Like, why add that? Come on, dude. Just make us uncomfortable. It did make me uncomfortable, by the way. It did.
Yeah, it did. Mm-hmm.
It's just it was just a dynamic. I don't know why it needs to exist. It doesn't make me dislike Aemond anymore or like him anymore.
Right.
Or it's just like, what was the point of that?
Maybe it was for those people that were hanging on by a thread, thinking like, dude, I kind of like the bad boy. And they're like, well, do you like your bad boy with a pinch of incest? It's like, well, no,
Yes.
I guess. Yeah. More, please.
Yeah, please. God, $10. That battle could have been half as long. They need to fire the editor. The cumulative 10 minutes of Reyna screaming, sheepstalker, no, or sheep stealer, no. Maybe want to put myself on the Ashford chair, sent from my iPhone. Yeah, dude, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, why do we need to see it so many times? I didn't think the battle was too long. I liked all the things that were happening in the battle, but they added so many shots of the battle just to include this Reyna sheep stealer drama. It's like, enough. Who cares?
Yeah, unneeded. Again, if you're gonna have her in there with Sheep Stealer, at least Sheep Stealer was killing their own people, which is more interesting than just her coming to save the day and be helpful, because that's annoying. But yeah, overall, did not like it. Yes, I agree.
And see, Godhand understands the Ashford chair. He wanted to put himself on the Ashford chair to like relax, unwind, make himself feel better because he was just, gone put through such hell. It's time to
Too
get something
tense,
good. Yeah. Flaming Bandit. 8065. Corliss should have been the new Rhaenys, or should have used the new Rhaenys Crystal Skull ship hull to break Lohar's ship. Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
L strategy on Corliss's part. I don't know why he exposed his side like that. Bad move. Ver $10. We are here to collect Social Security from the Dragon Queen, Stark Boomers. Oh, okay, I understand. We're here to collect Social Security from the Dragon Queen, says the Stark Boomers. Copy from Google Docs, sent from an Exxon Quip 1200 fax machine. Why do you know why do you have a fax machine model number ready, man? How old are you? Copied from Google Docs, sent from an Exxon Quip 1200 fax machine on Jitterbug Mobile. Payment processed by a Little Finger Incorporated.
Yeah. Jitterbug, dude, bring that back. We need more jitterbugs in the world.
More jitterbugs. Jitterbugs and blackberries and everything else. DeShitster, 18-monther, dude. Can't believe you guys got Ryan Condal on stream. Yeah, I know. Crazy, awesome. Right? Yeah. We had to pull some strings for that one.
Yeah.
We had to pull some serious strings. R. Ortiz, dude, I fucking pulled that out of my ass.
Yeah, you did it.
I was about to ask you. R. Ortiz, 499. Gator, would you rather have BBW Rhaenyra or Fat Walda? Also, I say my name first. Dude, I know, I'm sorry. Now you're convincing me to continue to mess it up, but I am not trying to do that. I just nailed it, though, dude. I just nailed it.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Hopefully dude, seriously, fuck off, R. Ortiz. I hate you. Would I rather have BBW Rhaenyra? I would rather
get the gold. Do you get the gold with Fat Walda?
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm getting BBW Rhaenyra, okay. First of all, if Rhaenyra is my wife, I don't care how powerful. I'm taming my wife. Like, it's my wife. Like, you're not going to be in charge of me. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're the queen. I'll tame you. And now I get a ton of riches, BBW Rhaenyra, but I'm not about that life, man. I got to settle down in a nice little house with a big fat chest of coins and an even fatter fucking woman in the bed. So, yeah, Fat Walda has to be.
I agree with that. Even though he's not asking me. I think Walda, yeah.
That's all right. All right, we got A1 here, a.k.a. Toe Knife. With the Australian money, I want a position on the council as Lady of the Westerosi Association for the Containment of Summer Islanders. It depends on how are you going to contain them. You know what? We will put it up for consideration, but having such overt like racism jokes on our banner, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Although if we have someone black on there, it's kind of hard to be mad at us, right?
Well, maybe we'll just have the abbreviation of it. The Lady of the LWACSI.
The LWACSI. I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're gonna if we put you in that position, you're gonna have to show up to our streams and give us like an update on what you're doing to forward this cause. Okay. This isn't also
you.
Yeah, it's not something like the Master of Coin where they just sit there and accumulate money and it's like boring stuff. Like no. We need updates on this. We need some
results.
Yeah, seriously. This is what the people care about. They understand they're gonna get taxed. Like, okay, we don't want to hear about the details of that, but containing these Summer Islanders. That's a different story. Brew Maestro became a member. Thank you, dude.
Thank you.
Where Waldo again? $5. Each like on the stream is one Little Debbie's cake sent to Dragonstone to fatten up for €1. Let's get those numbers.
Oh,
Let's up those
please,
numbers.
guys. If only.
I love that she's going to eat them every time, too. Yep. What kind of Little Debbie's? Oh, dude. Have you ever had a zebra cake roll? I love zebra cake rolls. The regular zebra cake's not very good, but the rolls
Oh,
good.
I think both of them are good.
Well, I mean, they're good, but I mean, why would you choose the regular over the roll?
I don't always have a choice in the matter, I guess.
Gooners, 199. Go ahead. What were you saying?
If they're at JB's house, when we go in there, we just go through their pantry.
Oh, yeah.
You see a zebra cake, you're grabbing it.
Yeah, dude. It's free food, therefore it's calorie-free food. Some ordinary Gooners, 199. I had a red priest touch me at Catholic school, too. Why do you got a red priest at your Catholic school?
What the fuck is going on there?
What kind of hybrid religion school you got going on, Gooners? That's fucked up. Sorry to hear about that.
Shut up. No, he didn't.
Yeah, we lucky, if so. Chud McGill. When are we putting the chat back on stream? Oh, yeah, that's right. We had the chat, like, on the scrolling on stream.
Oh, yeah.
Back up. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, you should. Sorry.
Except for some people, like Chud ruins it for everyone. So how about you just look in the mirror, the reason why we don't have it up, you fucking idiot.
Chud likes to build towers, and the Bravosi like to tear them down.
Yeah.
Brewmaestro, 17 months. Was so worried Jace would swim and survive. Rest in peace, Drake. Yeah, dude, 100%. You're speaking our language. Couldn't have said it better.
That would be crazy if they kept him alive after this, you know?
I thought they were going to, because there was no involvement of the brothers. So I was like, well, that's what's going to happen here. 199, cordless Valeriquan. Cordless Valeriquan broke those stereotypes.
True. Yeah, thank you.
True.
Check true. All right, real quick.
Cordless.
We have 273 people watching. Thank you all for being here. Hit the like button, guys. We're almost at 200.
Oh my.
It's a fucking pisses me off. It doesn't do the math. Okay, we're past 200. Thank you. Finally, I just refreshed it. But why are we at 300? I'm impatient.
Yeah, make it 300, guys. I'm not reading any more chats till we're 300. Gooners, 499. Gooners, you just giving us money now? What the hell?
Shit. What a fucking idiot.
Dude, he made out well. He must have sold it like
ban him.
4 or 5x.
He's wasting our time with these wordless.
Gooners, you're banned. Just kidding. You're the opposite of banned. You're the least banned person on this channel. $2. Lohar's lines were delivered like an anime villain. Yeah, they kind of were. That's true.
Yes, they were. They're very cringe. Gator liked the performance. I did not like it whatsoever.
I did not like the performance. I am confident. I don't think that the performance was done wrong. That's what I'm saying.
I watch Stitch and Adams stream, and they have done reviews of Philosophy Tube, right? And I hate like him so much, Philosophy Tube. So the performance he does in his videos, because he acts a little bit when he does it, it's so annoying. I could just see it in here. So it's just, I don't know. It ruined it for me. Not that it was good to begin with.
You guys should be on your hands and knees with your butts up in the air that you are listening to a stream where we're not acting. This is the people that we are.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
Ethan Tickle. Interesting last name. I do know somebody with the last name Tickle. His name is what's his name? I was gonna say Timothy Tickle, but that's not correct. What is his name? Well, anyway, his last name's Tickle. So I believe that's a real last name. Thanks for coming a member, dude.
Thank you.
Oh God, I'm gonna be thinking about that. What the hell is his name? Gooners again. No way that thing doesn't get stomped by cordless. What thing? What do you think he's talking about? This is a long time ago on the stream now.
The thing doesn't get stopped by cordless.
Stomped.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. Gooner, refresh us. I'm going to watch the chat so you can refresh us.
Maybe he's talking about Lohar. I don't know.
Maybe he's talking about his own dick.
Yeah, maybe. Gooners, you talking about yourself again?
Yeah, cordless, stepping on his own dick.
Let us know, cordless. Spooky Maze, $9.99. Gator, we all know you're being paid by the Iron Bankers to push a pro Essos message. Hey, what the fuck's going on here? I would like you to tell me what my pro Essos message is. I kind of like, oh, you talking? I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Relar thing? Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not getting paid by them, but I mean, if I'm already having an opinion and then somebody wants to give me a little bit of money because they agree with me, it's like, thank you. You know, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Say no? You know, the guy's got to eat a lot.
Lohar. Stepping on
yeah,
Lohar.
okay, so it is Lohar. Yep. Lohar. Yeah, dude. The sea snake. Well, actually, that's not even true. The sea snake attempted to step on Lohar, stomp him, and it did not work. He had to send in his bastard son to do it. who is wide AF. Mike has bad knees. A few more dinging and you'll get there. What's that mean, dude? Dinging?
I forgot what I
Good to see you, Mike, by the way.
Yeah, I saw Mike in the chat. I started. It made sense at the time. I don't remember what
God damn.
Thank you, Mike.
Anyway, yeah,
Sorry.
hey, good to see you, Mike.
Also, Zach's was in here too. Thanks for being here, Zach.
Oh, really?
I don't know if he's still here, yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Zach? I love seeing Zach's way more than you love seeing Zach.
I know.
Chud, Aegon's top guy, McGill. Chud with the more YouTube accounts than anybody I know. Who smells worse than Ironborn, Dornish? Or who smells worse? Sorry. Ironborn, Dornish, Kingslander, or Taroshi? I honestly think probably
Kingslander, Kingslandinger.
You think it's Kingslander?
And then probably Ironborn, then Dornish.
Dornish just smell bad because of the food, problem. Like I think it's just the food and then the gastrointestinal reaction from that food. But the Ironborn, I think they have an inherent stink. I think they're born with it, and the environment just perpetuates it. And then King's Landing, it's just purely because of the filthy conditions they live in. And the same is probably true of the Taroshi, but it's just not anywhere near as bad as the King's Landing people. So, if that answers your question there, Chud.
Mike Has Bad Knees was talking about the dinging was about opening the door. People corrected me in the chat. They're like, oh, yeah, he's talking about open the door. You know that Dr. Phil meme? Open the door.
No, I don't know.
Walk through your window, you dumb whore.
I don't know it. I'm too stupid for that meme. But you know what? Now that you mentioned doors, I was going to say this earlier. Doors are like underrated as like underrated players in terms of in this show. Like between the one that killed Harwin and Lionel Strong, and then the one that restrained Rhaenyra from going out. Like, dude, doors, heavy hitters, and as far as like plot developers in this show.
Yeah, underrated asset, weapon, whatever you want to call it. Utilize. Yeah, I totally agree.
Big players in the game, I guess you could say. That's relevant. Spooky. None of them, it's Dothraki, but Dornish are close seconds. So Dothraki are the stinkiest, and Dornish are close seconds. I respect the opinion, but I think it's wrong.
Well, Dothraki is the number one, I think, over all of them. Would you
think you think Dothraki stink more than anybody?
I guess King's Landing, like I'm talking about King's Landing person. I'm talking about like a flea bottom person too, right? That's what I'm usually thinking about. But King's Landing smells. But yeah, the Dothraki, I guess they can air their stuff out, but just all they do is eat like horse jerky and shit on themselves, dude. Like they're disgusting people.
That's true, but if they're carnivore, like if they're actually eating carnivore and that's all they eat, dude, you don't smell very bad at all. You smell decent. I think the only bad scent coming from the Dothraki, and it is bad, don't get me wrong, I think it's just the fact that they've never showered ever. They've never bathed, they've never cleaned. Just ever. I don't think there's any uniquely bad scent coming from them. It's just a really strong version of, standard bad scent. I think I'm on Team Ironborn, dude. I think the Ironborn are the nastiest. Wrath, $2. Ryan was easily the most based guest, 10 out of 10. Chud. Obviously that's we all knew that was going to be true. He does not give a shit.
Yeah.
He's not. Yep. He's got his audience, and he's not worried about losing them because they're all based too.
We'll try to have Ryan back on, hopefully.
Yeah. Spooky again. Don Boy and Gator equals white ass ninjas going hard as fuck.
Thank you. We try. Honestly, I'm kind of low energy. I apologize for the stream. I've been taking muscle relaxers and pain medications for my back, so I kind of feel kind of lulled here. So I'm glad Ryan was here to help boost the energy up. So, dude, last stream, I was going fucking hard last stream. That's the stream I was going hard on.
Yeah, last stream, I was actually super tired, so I'm glad it works out a little bit. So, right now, I'm just pretty neutral. I feel good. Wrath, $2. Am I going to get promoted if half the council dies?
Holy shit. Not for that. Not when you say that shit, Wrath. But yes.
Right, yeah. If you didn't ask, then yes. And we'll still say yes, I think, for now. But don't ask again. No one likes a fucking, guy who's gunning for power, especially in such a pathetic way. Work behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Kaiser Croesus, $2. If Allison was my mom, I'd do the same. Aemon Lucky. Yeah, obviously. Fact check true on that.
You're saying, hold on, Gator. Are you saying your mom doesn't have a dump truck? You telling me that right now?
I'm not saying she doesn't have one. I'm saying she's not Alicent.
That's true. She's not Alicent.
If my mom's Alicent and she's pulling me in all close, grabbing my face, like just begging for it. It's like, hey.
Barely like 12, 15 years older than you. You know, it's just.
I mean, if you would have, yeah, but that's like only because I know that we're that different in age. Like if I were to see a picture of me and my mom as my Allison mother, you know, we look the same age. I'd be like, yeah, this is an appropriate relationship. Spooky Maze 999. After seeing Alicent kiss her son, give me some milk of the poppy for the pain and let me die. Yeah, honestly, the scene was very uncomfortable to watch. It's extremely uncomfortable to watch, dude.
No, give me some milk from my mommy. You know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Got Tomboy in the mood.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you know the hardest part of watching that scene was trying to hide my boner in front of my wife.
Yeah, well, it's not that hard for us. We have micros. He's just playing it out. We have micros. They're really easy to hide. They always have been.
It is.
It's really easy to hide that. Oh, hey, you know what? Real quick, a coworker of mine the other day, he brought out his balls to show another guy at work. He took them out at work.
Tiny.
This guy, I am not joking you. Each one of his balls is at least the size of like a grade A store-bought egg. Like each ball is at least the size of an egg. At least.
I got some egg-sized balls too, dude.
Eggs, each one's the size of a grade A store-bought egg, dude. Like
I don't know if it's grade A, but yeah, dude, they're pretty big. I mean, you know that already about me. I got some.
I mean, I've seen your balls before, like a long time ago, and they're big balls. But so maybe I'm just like gauging them incorrectly. This guy has the biggest balls I've ever seen in my life.
You should get over here. Let me feel this for like 10 seconds.
I'll put it this way: he only took out one ball. He took out one.
Yeah.
And this thing was the size of a whole sack for sure.
You remember what happened to our buddy? Remember the guy that we did the whole stream for the cancer? What happened to his balls?
What happened to him?
One swelled up. Remember? He got it removed, but it swelled up.
Huge. The size of like a grapefruit or a cantaloupe or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was massive, dude. That's crazy.
Now he's Unsullied, our boy.
Are you trying to spell Oedipus here? There's a silent O, if that's what you're trying to say. Didn't Oedipus rip out his eyes after clapping mom? Maybe. I don't know. Why his eyes? Why the eyes?
Yeah,
now all you can do is think about your naked mother, whereas before you could at least look at other things.
I know. That's what a fucking idiot ripping out your eyes.
He's an idiot. Wrath, $2. When is Deep Geek gonna make a cameo? Oh, in Deep Geek, yeah. Soon,
dude.
Really soon.
Our channels are basically the same, so why wouldn't we?
Really close.
You blink, and you sometimes click on the wrong video between us.
Yep. Peter Morrison. I don't know. Is that Nazi $2? Something like that.
Is it New Zealand?
Must be New Zealand. Rob Loving Ned talk, please. What does that mean?
I think this is like in reference to Aemon with Alicent. Rob loving his dad talk, please. Yeah, what if? Yeah, that'd be a great. What if Robb Stark actually was falling in love with Ned Stark? How would this change events to Game of Thrones?
Yeah. What if? Yeah. What if Rob went in for the kiss? With Ned in front of the fucking fireplace. Oh, Wrath, $5. The one day I put you guys on the bus's speaker, Ryan praises grape. Back to work. Any Unius lore. Trying to think Unius lore.
It's so funny.
I don't think there's any new Unius lore right now. He's been pretty put together lately.
Oh. We'll try to figure out some old stuff too, because
there's plenty to tell. Like the vault has barely been cracked open with this guy. To be honest with you, I'm gonna ask him. He knows I talk about him on here, so I'll ask him.
You know what? Real quick, this is like a small little thing, Unius related. Every time we would drive by his place, you would throw your eaten or your chewed up
apple
chicken
cores.
bones
and apple cores.
Yeah, an apple cores into his front lawn. Just throw them in there. You drive by their place on purpose. It wasn't always the fastest way to get back home, but you drive by their place and you just throw food in their yard. And
right, yeah, this is just like in high school and shortly afterward. Yeah, his parents. I used to eat chicken legs on the go kind of thing, and then apples too. Yeah, I'd throw my cores. And his parents, I think you're going to ask this, right? His parents ended up getting a trail cam, like, and put outside the house to see who did it. But Unius told me that, so of course, as soon as I got the trail cam, I stopped doing it. So, but I still did it sometimes, like at night or whatever. They never found out it was me. I mean, Unius knew it was me, but he didn't tell his parents because then they would have been pissed.
I think even if they caught you, I don't know if they'd be able to identify who that was.
They would be able to remember the next morning, that's for sure. Oh, dude. Okay, I do have a tiny little bit of Unius lore. Okay, so we were the other day. We were driving. It was me, Unius, and two other guys. All right. I don't want to think of code names right now, so whatever. Me and Unius, two other guys, and we were driving the back way to where toward the cities, let's just say. All right.
Okay,
anyway,
yeah.
there's a bar that's like kind of in the middle of nowhere back there. And Unius asked, he's like, have we been here recently? And I was like, well, not recently, but I'm sure we've driven by here before. I'm sure you've driven by here before. He's like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm 99% sure that my dad told me that's the bar where my mother became a whore. And yeah, I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, we were driving by here one time, me and my dad. And I was like just a kid. I was probably 9-10 years old. This is Unius saying this.
Yeah.
And he said, my dad pointed to that bar and said, son, that's where your mother became a whore. It's because his mom cheated on his dad like a bunch of times, a bunch of different dudes, like at bars. So that must have been like the nexus point, like the origin of the affairs.
I got to hear about this bar after this. You can tell me where it is.
You'll know, yeah. You'll know where it is. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, that's a tiny bit of Unius lore for you, I guess. Spooky Maze, 999. Rhaenyra's Downs. Yeah, okay, I understand. Rhaenyra's Downs genes showing trying to go out in combat. Rhaenyra's Downs genes are showing trying to go out into combat, literally forgetting the whole movement against the Greens for the throne would end if she died, screwing everyone who supported her. Yeah. He's like, Jace talks to her about this, like, Mom, if you die, it's over. And she's like, well, at least you'd finally get to be king. It's like, you're not queen now. Like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Man, that was hell.
I mean, this would be a legit, I don't know, it'd be a really good video or not, quality-wise. But I would like to see actually what would have happened if Jace lived and Rhaenyra died in this situation. Would people rally around Jace instead of Rhaenyra? Or would they just go like, I just go to Aegon?
It's just a dumb comment anyway, because like, hey, you finally get to be king now. It's like, does Jace really want to be king? Is that like one of his aspirations? I mean, I'm sure he understands it's his like duty, but just like you've always wanted, Jace, you're just clamoring to be king and usurp me. It's like, that's not a thing, dude.
Yeah, I've never wanted that once. I've never said that.
Jace is a retard too, though. Gooners, we need a small council red wedding. Yeah, we're getting it.
We are getting it. Yeah,
death that goes to the wall. The only one that's getting killed maybe is Christian, because I don't know if he's ever coming back. I don't know why, but
yeah, I've reached out to Christian. I'm like, yeah, well, you good, man? Just like, I don't need you don't need to super chat us to like hang out. Like, just come by and be in the chat.
He was a lawyer, you know. He was a lawyer, I think, or he is a lawyer. I think he might be totally on board with the Bravosi at this point. That might be it.
Oh, damn, got him.
Spooky. Rest in peace, Bozo skill issue Jace. Yeah.
True.
That P stands for piss, though. Rest in piss. Parker Brook 1. Here, take my money and make me Lady of Winterfell. Yeah, baby. Listen, if we want to expand to this, we definitely could do like lords of all the different major like kingdoms and keeps.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
Yeah, we'd have to figure. I'm gonna try to figure out how we can do it where the resolution's still good on screen, but we could have it like very small up top, so you guys can see it like top and bottom.
We want it all to be visible all the time, you know.
Yeah, right. So we'll figure it out.
Yes, we'll figure it out, Parker. Chud, I wonder if I will be stuck as Lord of the Tides.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Look on screen right now, Chud. This is you.
Yeah, this is you.
Lord of the Tides. Spooky again. Greyjoys equal what? White trash? Oh yeah, the white trash of Westeros. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, true. Yeah. There's probably actually better contenders for white trash even. The Greyjoys are like something special, but for now, yeah, they definitely are white trash.
Yeah, white trash is like the mountain clansmen, right? That's a complete white trash.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that's like the meth addicts that live like way up north and stuff. Dead Girls 3874, $2. Do you want Rhaena to be killed off in the show? I don't really care, I guess. It doesn't really matter to me if she lives or dies. The Nettles angle with her like trajectory, I'm sure they're just going to go the Nettles route with her now. It's just so much less interesting than Nettles, because Nettles is like an anomaly. You know, she's an enigma. No one knows really what's up with Nettles, and so the fact she has like kicks it off with Daemon so strongly, and it's like potentially this father-daughter relationship. It's way more interesting because Daemon actually has daughters. You know, So like in this situation, it's just very shallow.
Yeah, I don't want her to die, but I would like her character to be more interesting. I would like a lot of these characters to be more interesting and more compelling and complex to like grasp onto something because some of them just feel like stereotypes and they're not even fun stereotypes. You know.
Hold on, I gotta read R. Ortiz's here.
Oh, yeah,
I will have my rightful title as Master of Laws or even as Warden of the North. I'll bring those filthy heathens the light of the seven and rid the realm of these old gods. Let's get you bums going full time on this channel. Dude, I fucking wish we could do full time on this channel.
Ortiz,
So nice. R. Ortiz, and by the way, you're speaking the right language here in this super chat, you know. Getting those disgusting old gods. If we do have a Warden of the North, it better be your number one goal to eradicate that pagan filth from our realm. You know, that has to be the way it is. So, and ROTs, you've been extremely interactive like the last month. So yeah, you're earning your spot for sure. In fact, you've earned it.
Actually, real quick, $20. We'll jump this.
Oh, another one. Okay, yeah. I didn't see that one. A spooky. Just a humble, lowborn, praying to the seven gods to become a knight of the Hiltshurt Guard. Yeah, we got to do that too. See, I wish we could have. There's so much I'd like to put on screen. Imagine having that too, like the King's Guard, like 7 members of the King's Guard as well. You know, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think we can do it like this. Let's see. We can still talk. People can hear us, right? Right, the whole time. We should be able to talk. Yeah, if we did something like this, but we just made it a little smaller, because, like, do people really need to see us speaking on screen, you know? Like our little
I feel like no.
moving.
Yeah, I feel like no.
So if we just did that and then we just make the screen
themselves
smaller and they can see themselves and stuff. Yeah, we'll figure out the format. But yes, Spooky Maze. I don't think you're just going to be a knight. I think you're going to be a lord of something. Maybe. Let's see.
I would say so, unless you want to be a knight. I mean, you know, if King's Guard, I mean, that's a pretty honorable knight. That's more than a standard knight.
Yeah, Jamie, the Silent King's Guard. Where's he at?
Yeah, Jamie's another one, man. He better get his ass back here. He was good. You know how many memberships he gifted? He was like the king of gifted memberships. Burger King USA, 96.91. Sheep Stealer had too many zines. Zins? What?
Zins. Yeah, you know what a zin is?
Oh, what's a zin?
It's like one of those tobacco pouches people pop.
Oh,
or nicotine pouches, I should say, not tobacco, but you don't know the little white pouches.
No, I never heard of them.
Okay, well, you're a fucking idiot.
I don't do drugs, guys.
Too many zins for Sheep Stealer, and he was just like, "Yeah, let's fucking go." He's locked in.
Sheep Stealer looks actually so awesome, though. That ugly ass face, I love it.
The way his mouth is situated too. It could be a bunch of pouches in his lip because
it's just hold them in there.
Yeah. You're like, oh hell yeah.
Okay, Moon 69.99 or 69.999. Love the streams. Help me cope.
Hey,
with
thanks.
what? With what?
Probably cope with the TV show, the being so bad, whatever.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant like your life. I was like, Moon, we're here to talk. Don't worry. Okay, we got a Space
Holy shit.
Pope Alert 20. Look at that. We mentioned Jamie gifted memberships and Space Pope has to drop his nuts on the table.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for being here, by the way, Space Pope as well. There's never a chance that you're going to be sent to the wall, at least not for a long time. You have to pull a Christian.
Space Pope's here. Space Pope, do you want a link to the Discord? Your Discord, not our Discord. I'll drop one right now if you want it. Otherwise,
Space Pope's Discord, everybody. Space Pope's Discord is the unofficial Discord of our Hiltshurt. He runs it. Yeah, but it's a good Discord. We're in it. So. And thank you again for the gifted sub, Space Pope. God damn, Space Pope.
Thank you, Space Pope.
Spooky 199. Honestly, though, Allison totally would. Totally would what? I mean, I like the sound of that. Totally would. Oh, Amond? Are you saying? Would Amond? Yeah, clearly. She was going for it. She was just a little bit too nervous to actually make the move. She was setting Amond up for it, though, and it worked. Wrath says, rumor is Christian is in the Epstein files. Yeah, I mean, he is a lawyer. And Mascagni, right? That's his last name, Christian Mascagni. Yeah. That's Italian. Okay, that's Italian. That's like the second most suspicious ethnic group. Kaiser Croesus. Y'all skipped my other super chat. Here's more bribe. Did we really? No, we didn't.
Oh, y'all skipped my other super chat. Here's more bribe. Okay, well, let me go try to find it real quick.
Yeah, find his super chat. I read one of yours already, dude. I don't know if you sent 3. Maybe you did. But hey,
check behind the scenes.
Thank you for the bribe.
Yeah, let's see if I can.
I don't remember what it was, but
if he's here right now, just say it again, and then we'll read it right now if you can remember it. Otherwise, I'm gonna go back.
Kaiser, just say it, and without a super chat attachment, we'll just pull it up. MJ Dev 1369 became a member. Thanks, dude. Spank you very much. Spank you. All right, come on, Kaiser. Let's do this. We're gonna get out of here after this, by the way, too. We are now at the end. We're at the end. We had 2.5 hours.
Did he say what does? No, this is from a different live stream.
What he did? He did actually super chat us earlier.
If Allison was my mom, I'd do the same. Amon's lucky. That was one of the super chats he sent.
Yeah, and I already agree with that shit.
Yeah, we agree with that. I'm trying to.
That must not be what he's talking about. Oh no, he did. Yeah, okay. I guess this is a little bit more explicit. He said, if Allison was my mom, I'd try to crack too. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, again, dude, it's hard to actually put myself in that situation. I'm like, okay, if it was actually my mother that raised me, I highly doubt it. But I mean, from an outside perspective,
I'm dropping this. I don't know if Space Pope said yes or no to my thing. Should I drop it or not? But I'll just drop it right now here at the end. So if you guys want to join the unofficial Discord, I just dropped a link to it. So bunch of degenerates in there, disgusting people.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Did you read this one?
Nope, it just popped up there. Tessarian's design underwhelming. I've heard a lot of people say that they wish it was more like bright blue, like a reflective off the sun, almost like an iridescent sort of thing. And I understand that too, but it's like, I don't know how likely it is that it's going to be this insanely like a sports car blue, But I thought he looked pretty good. I get it though.
She looked good. She's a beautiful blue girl here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's smaller than I would like it to be, but that's whatever. I mean, this is probably the same size as Jace's dragon, right?
Aren't the dragons like not a specific gender?
Well, this is the what's it called, the blue too. The muted blue reminds me of somewhat why like Sunfire should be beautiful. Like Sunfire needs to be way more golden and shining,
Yeah, Sunfire should look like the metal gold, like when in the sun, like actually gold. Right. Space Pulp, $10. Spreading the holy opinion early for next game that Aussies were right and Alicent is confirmed busted after last season. Yeah, that it's true. That is true. Kristen Cole was tearing that up too.
Dude, the Aussies in the Discord, they're the gayest people we know. The whole time we're trying to tell them that Lionel Baratheon is gay, and it's like this weird vibe they're getting. They're like, no, he's totally straight, guys. Come on, give him a chance. Then when it's clearly shown he's probably just gay for Dunk. He's like, okay, but it's okay that he's gay. It's like, come on, guys, keep moving.
Yeah, dude. Anybody new to the Discord that's going to join tonight or whatever, get ready, man, because we got some intense Aussies in our Discord. they're very pious. Let's say that too.
Yeah. Link expired already. Did it really? Hold on. Let me try.
Hold on. Wait a minute. All right. Post this link and then we're going to get the Uncle Buck out of here.
Anything else you want to say, Gator? Last thoughts? We're going to be here next week, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll be here every week for a while, at least through this season, if not longer. And, dude, final thoughts on the episode. Like I said, you got to understand that we're rating this show on its own scale. And that is largely a negative scale. The show has changed a lot. A lot of things are really bad in it, especially like season 2 is horrible overall. But on that scale, this episode was pretty good. Like, I enjoyed this episode. I didn't think this episode was bad. It's not among the great like seasons 1 through 4 of Game of Thrones, of course, but it was a good episode. I'd have to go back and look. I'm highly confident this is in the top 5 episodes of this series, probably higher than that. It's probably like in the top 3.
Yeah, it sucks because if we just had some better character moments, it's crazy to think like the peak episode within House of the Dragon is Viserys walking in the throne room, like the least production to an episode to an epic moment, and
Daemon helping him up the stairs, dude. That was so good, dude.
I know. Oh, look who comes in trying to save his fucking ass. Yeah, get ready for the wall, Till,
Oh,
motherfucker. Fuck you.
No, you made it by the skin of your little teeth there, Till. Barely made it.
I don't think so, Till. Nice try. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I don't think the season or the series will like save itself and make it redeemable, but I'm just gonna enjoy the ride. You know, I'll point out everything that's wrong with it, but
Our expectations are so low. I have a feeling I'm going to be enjoying most of this season. Although the next 2 episodes, I'm sure you know how it is. They start seasons out with a bang usually, and then there's some lull, and then so whatever. I'm sure next week is not going to be great, but 2 episodes from now, me and Don are going to be watching it together on the same TV.
I know.
Cool.
No. We might be streaming together. That'd be fun.
Maybe.
Just,
we'll see.
Maybe we'll figure it out. But yeah, Space Pope trying to correct me here. Yeah, Till's already at the wall. He's like Lord Commander. Guess what? He's getting stripped down. He's getting sent north of the wall. Guess who's being Craster's first bitch or last bitch?
Yes. Hey, you got to pop Craster's anal cherry, man. He's never had a man before.
Sorry, Till.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, all right, guys, we're getting out of here. See you later.
Hey, see you. Thanks. See you next week.
Yeah.